Peace, peace. You now tuned in to the livest show on Sunday night, and this is Spooky Hours. And how we go from the phone calls to a TV show. Don't forget, I was in Equal Standard just last year. That hit theaters. Then dropped the Best Friends movie. You know, I'm making a lot of sacrifices, doing it independently. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to SJ. And I really didn't celebrate my birthday in a mean fashion. I celebrated maybe one day, but I was putting in work behind the scenes. But never mind that. This is what I need from you, the Rec Mob, and everybody tapped in right now. We're going to talk about the whole Kyrie Irving situation with the Hebrew Israelites, you know what I mean, at the Barclays and all that. And then we're going to get into this whole spooky hours thing. But I got some links. I got that spooky hours first episode pre-order link for the close one. That's the first one. The first episode is called The Close One. The link is in the chat room. I'm going to put it up in there again. Lock that down. Go get the pre-orders early because I got a special price for that one. For the early people, get that early because once it's going to change. That's all I'm going to say. Get the pre-orders early because the price will be just a little bit higher, but get the pre-orders. The pre-orders is for the people that support me off the rip. So I just want to show them love. And then if you locked into the Patreon, you just get that just because you've been showing love. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that's still rocking, but there's a lot of people that, you know, maybe they couldn't stay locked into the Patreon, they couldn't afford it, whatever. I get it. But for those that stayed around, this is how MREC get down. You got that. You're going to get that Spooky Hours episode number 1, the close one, on the Patreon first. And the people who get the pre-orders, y'all getting it first. Patreon, they getting it. You know what I mean? If you're already a Patreon, if you're already an MREC Patreon supporter, you getting it just cause. And then if you cop that pre-order, you getting it for the low. And I appreciate everybody. Salute to the Rec Mob. We made this happen. People loving the teaser because that's the teaser. That's not even the trailer. We dropping the trailer. But I appreciate that. I see a lot of fire emojis in the comments, a lot of fire emojis in the chat room. You know, I got to talk right now. I got to talk. Pound that like button. You know the MREC room etiquette, man. I'm making a lot of sacrifice. New podcast with Lord Jamar is on the Spotify link. That link is in the chat room too, and it's in the community. I need y'all right now to subscribe to that. While we doing the show, you can pull up another tab, follow that podcast page and leave a 5-star rating on that. You know what I mean? That's on the arm. So let me salute the people who show love already in the super chat. And right now, you know, I'm still celebrating my born day. So for me, y'all could put that, you know, that super chat love into the pre-orders of the TV episode for the Spooky Hours called The Close One. All right, shouts to V Trill 225. Salute MREC, China Black, SJ, and the Rec Mob. Facts. Hold on, let me get to my homie. He was the first one to drop a super chat. Hold on. Shouts to D Sanders on the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate V Trail 225. Thank you. V Trail got a crazy look in the episode too. That's all I'm gonna say. V Trail, you might want to get that that pre-order ASAP because the look you got in that was mean. And it's so ill how you got that look from supporting. You know what I mean? Like how you doing now in the super chat. When you see it in the movie, you're gonna be like, wow. So and I wasn't even supposed to tell you that because I wanted to surprise you, but you know, you've been showing love. So sometimes you just gotta just show that extra love. That's just what we do over here at MREC TV. Salute to the Rec Mob. Shouts to VX on the super chat. One of the first people tonight to lock in with the super chat. Appreciate you with the $10 super chat. Roll some joints up. He said, rolling some joints up before spooky hours start. Fire. And you know, I gotta hit him with the spooky. I can't even do it. You know, I gotta hit him with the official spooky. You know what I mean? Spooky. Facts. Shouts to VX. I don't know if that's a he or a female. Regardless of what, you family. I don't want to mix that up. So pardon self. So on that note, let's get to it. Pound that like button. We need the lights up. I need y'all right now. Hold on. I need you. I don't know if SJ's in the chat room, but hold on. Let's do this. And I ain't sleep since Friday too. I ain't sleep since Friday. I've been working. I ain't even been celebrating. Just been working. So here's the link for the exclusive interview with Lord Jamar for the new podcast. Backstories is reloaded, but it into the podcast form. I never did a actual podcast. You know what I mean? It's a difference. I was doing interviews and uploading the content to YouTube. This is me in this podcast space, new equipment, new look, everything. But we got the audio on Spotify. Run those numbers up right now. Click that link, follow that page, leave a 5-star rating. Please do that right now. You can watch the whole, you can listen to the whole interview. The interview dropping on the YouTube this week. I'm going to drop parts, but I need y'all to run the numbers up on that audio exclusive interview. Lord Jamar is speaking on things he ain't never spoke about. All right? So salute the Lord Jamar, the whole Yada Mean, Godcast. Shouts to Rod Digger, Godfrey. You know how we do. It's love over here. You know what I mean? Lord Jamar. Salute to Supreme. You know what I mean? Supreme Jr. That's my brother. He threw the alley-oop for Lord Jamar. So salute to him. You know what I mean? Salute to let's get it. So we're gonna go into this whole Kyrie Irving thing. Call me up 310. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure. I see some voicemails. Okay. Because last time I put the wrong number. So call me up 310-598-2974. You got a spooky story. Let's go into this whole Kyrie Irving Hebrew Israelites thing. All right. The Hebrew Israelites pulled up to the Barclays to hold Kyrie down. And they shut it down earlier. Kyrie played his first game back tonight with the Nets after the whole, controversy with his tweet. You know what I mean? Shouts to my brother Rip. We're going to go to his page, play the content from his page, subscribe to his channel, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. We got the MREC and Rip show definitely coming this week. It's just so much. Trust me, y'all. Pound that like button. Let's get to it. We about to get into this footage right here. We're going to see the Hebrew Israelites shutting down the Barclays. You know what I mean? Posted up to hold Kyrie down. All right? Shouts to SJ. I see you. We got the links in the chat room for the Spooky Hours TV show. The pre-order links and the link for the MREC new Backstories podcast with my guest, Lord Jamar, legend, brand Nubian. You know what I mean? Talk about everything. Trust me. You want to tap into that interview, that audio interview. I'm dropping the video clips on YouTube this week. Shouts to Jamie Persona. Salute, King. I got you. I didn't forget you. Just got caught up with my born day, this TV show, everything. Thank you, King. Shouts to Jamie Persona on the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Always showing that love. He said, proud of you, brother. Wreck Mob in the house. Jamie Persona. Salute, King. Everybody that's showing love to the chat room, thank you. Appreciate it. But put that energy into that link. We need to run the numbers up on that pre-order link. I need that right now. You know what I mean? So I can, and just know, you know, I'm turning your stories into episodes, but also if you get your acting on, I'm putting y'all in the episode. If you get busy, I got y'all. Shouts to Jerry Carr the third. Shalom and Wreck Mob. We are Hebrew Israelites. Salute. All right. So on that note, SJ, if you can, the link is in the chat room. I put it in there earlier for the pre-order of the first episode of Spooky Hours called A Close One, and then the link for the Backstories podcast. All new work, and it takes a lot of energy to do this. I'm doing podcasts, TV shows, movies, music. It's so much going on, live streams, and doing Spooky Hours, the live stream show and the call-in show. Man, I'm doing so much, and you know, I'm not even on my A game with the content with YouTube, but the sacrifice, the end results justify the means. You know what I mean? You got to sacrifice sometimes. So let's get to it. That link. Let me put the link in there. Hold on, y'all. Where's the link at? Real quick, because I need y'all to focus on that TV show pre-order, and y'all getting that for the low. You know what I mean? This is the podcast link right here. Right, with Lord Jamar exclusive. And let me put this link and we can get the show started. Call me up, 310-598-2974. Let me get to this footage. I know with the Hebrew Israelites and Kyrie. But I'm just, you know, I gotta promote. This is my show, man. If I ain't gonna promote, who gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Support self. I gotta promote. Where's the movie link at? Where the hell is that at? I know I put that up earlier. Here we go. Just doing so much. Pardon me, y'all. Here we go. That's the link for the first episode. It's called the Close One, Spooky Hours. You can pre-order it, get it for the low. And if you signed up to the Patreon, you can still sign up to the Patreon. You're going to get that. You're going to get best friends. See, the Patreon, that's the super bonus. You getting the Lord Jamar video, full video first, the Spooky Hours episode, and the best friends, and everything that's over there. You got a gang of mad movies over there on the Patreon special. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody loving that teaser for the Spooky Hours. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. All right. We going into this video right now. No more talking. Let's get to it. And call me up with your spooky stories. All right? Let's go. Right in.
We shall get our kingdom too. And in that kingdom we shall rule. In that kingdom we shall rule. In
So yeah, there you have it. Shouts to my brother Rip. Subscribe to his channel, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. The Hebrew Israelites shutting down the Barclays. All right. See how deep they was out there. Probably was like 300 deep. So, you know what I mean? It's out there. Maybe more. You know what I mean? I just saw that one angle. Pound that like button. That was very powerful. Showing that unity in support of Kyrie. You know what I mean? So call me up too if you want to build on that too, that aspect. Peace.
You know what I mean?
Mutual audio. Mutual audio.
What are you doing, bro? I'm just calling in. I'm listening to this right now.
Okay, salute, family. Mutual audio. You got to mute your audio because I hear the audio from the show.
Hold on, here I go. Okay, salute. Yeah, man. I'm just literally just calling weighing in on the whole situation as far as what they've been, the agenda, what they've been trying to force it, what they've been forcing for a long time, and now things is coming out now to a head, and now they want to try to do some blackmailization again for our people at that. You know, went from Kanye now to Kyrie. They really want to keep us silent. You know what I mean? Though enough is enough. These are biblical things that's been prophesied in the Bible about how this stuff is going to reveal and everything. They've been calling us Gentiles for the longest. In fact, we know if you really read that Bible and you read that Bible and you interpret it the correct way, it'll tell you right then and there who we are. You know what I mean? So they want to bash. They want to bash the truth. Like, look at what they did to Yeshua. You know, the same thing. It's like deja vu. So they're trying to twist it. You know. So that's all I gotta say, man. Salute to Kyrie. The real Hebrew Israelites. You know, we gotta stand up and fight. We gotta speak up.
No doubt. No doubt. Where you calling from, fam?
I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Shouts to the whole Cleveland, Ohio. What's your handle? What they call you?
My name is Major Taps, man.
Said Major Tap?
Man. Major Taps. You get I'm on IG, Taps Major on there. You know what I mean? I'm an activist in my city. You know, we have community meetings every Wednesday. I'm part of Black Man Army.
Salute.
Yeah, man. So salute to you too, bro, man. And keep doing your thing, bro.
No doubt, man. I need that support, man, on follow my podcast. It's called the Backstory Podcast on Spotify. Leave a 5-star rating, and then also support my TV show. Got the first episode pre-order. Okay. The link is in the description. You know what I mean?
Okay, no doubt, man.
Or Spooky Hours, all right?
No doubt, man. Yep.
All right, my brother. Salute.
Salute.
Oh, that's my brother right there, Chief Auto, on the super chat, and he said he just pre-ordered the episode 1 Spooky Hours. He said just pre-ordered, real easy. That's what's up. See, that's what I was doing. Shouts to Steve, the producer, working behind the scenes to make it easy for you to have that transition so you can get the TV show. So soon as the file is uploaded, they're going to send you a notification, the website, and it's going to have the link right in there. And Chief Auto, let me tell you something about Chief Auto. This guy support every Spooky Hours show, every show, whether it's Cash App, Super Chat, now with the pre-order. See, y'all got to understand, right? It's different over here. I'm using the money so we all can win. You know what I mean? So when people call up the show and they stories is in the TV show, who's doing that? You know what I mean? So now they can say, wow, MREC brought my story to life. You know what I mean? Like my subscribers is in my movies, in my TV show, like Best Friends. Those are my subscribers. They official actors, you know, SAG actors, but they They subscribers just like y'all. This is what I'm saying. This is a family thing. You know what I mean? This is what we doing over here. Like, this is family. So the money's being reciprocated right back. So I can put people on, continue to put people on. It's different over here. These other guys just want to take money, don't want to give nothing back, don't want to help the people. So now you get a shot to say, okay, my movie is in a TV show, and then now you'll be put down in the credits as being a creator. And I'm giving you your credit and all that. And then, once I shake out, we gonna break bread. I'm gonna break bread. And that's just what we gonna do. But I had to spend a lot of grip to get this thing going. But never mind that. The main thing is bringing it to fruition. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand. I know a lot of y'all caught up. Everything is about law of attraction. You know what I mean? Manifestations. Trust me, it's real. Y'all seen it firsthand with me. Y'all called me up. This show, I think it just hit 2 years. Been doing this 2 years. I think November 5th, 2020. So it's November 20th right now, right? About to be November 21st. Shouts to all my Scorpios too. All right. Pound that like button. I'm gonna go right back into that Kyrie Irving and Hebrew Israelites link. Pardon self, man, because I got so much in my mind. I'm thinking of this, that, plus the movie. Let me get this link. This is the link for the pre-order for the movie for everybody that's asking me. Okay, SJ got it up. There you go, right here. So, Spooky Hours television show, series, whatever you want to call it, episode 1, the close one. All I'm going to say is shouts to my brother DJ, Major Look. Shouts to V Trill. Shouts to Peach. But episode 1, V Trill, DJ. Shouts to Escobar Entertainment. Shouts to Talib. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's been a journey too. Like, it hasn't been crazy, but with me, it's a lot going on, so I can't really spend too much time doing too much because I can't fall off now. I could sacrifice, but can't fall off. So, I can't spend that much time on certain things. So when things take a little longer than expected, then and I apologize. I wanted to drop on Halloween, but it wasn't on me. Let's just say that, man. It wasn't on me, and I'm gonna just say the product wasn't ready, and we still doing the fine tune with it, the finishing touches and all that. But you'll have it in a few days, any day or so. So get the pre-order. So, you know what I mean? It's Thanksgiving. We don't really celebrate that, but it is what it is. It's a Thanksgiving weekend coming up. So I know a lot of people gonna be with their family and shopping and all that. We don't really get into all that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a big weekend. Y'all know what it is. Turkey Day, Turkey Weekend, whatever you want to call it. Black Friday. You ain't got to shop with them folks. You can shop with me. Get the pre-order. Get the podcast. The podcast, you can get that on the arm. Listen to the whole thing. That's free. You can, if you got Spotify already, get the podcast right now. Follow it. Leave a 5-star rating. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Let's get into the spooky stories. What's going on, man? Call me up 310-598. Yeah, I mean, I could be on this thing all night promoting if that's what you want. This could be a Spooky Hours promo show. And matter of fact, I'm gonna run the that clip back with the Hebrew Israelites shutting down the Barclays in support of Kyrie. So let's run that back. Shouts to my brother Rip. He got that. I had that loop, but I was doing a lot of behind the scenes work. Matter of fact, we also got the Spooky Hours TV.tv site. This is a lot going on. Bookmark that. Um, it's being worked on as we speak. So just bookmark it. You know what I mean? Spooky Hours TV.tv. All right. It's a lot. And you can get a lot of information on the film. We're gonna have the behind the scenes, we're gonna have the pictures, the actors. We got, we got some known actors too in the joint too. You know what I mean? Like I said, and it's shot. It's shot on a high level. Let's just say that. Edited on a high level, shot on a high level. This is the Patreon. Shouts to SJ. This is the podcast. Make sure, please, run it up on the podcast. The podcast is free. I know a lot of y'all got Spotify already. It's going to be on all platforms, but right now I need y'all to run the numbers up on a Spotify. Just all you got to do is follow the page, give it a 5-star rating. You know what I mean? Listen to it, dope interview, and run it up. You know what I mean? Definitely support that preview link. Like I told you, I manifested the stories y'all told me over the phone into a TV show. I don't do TV, y'all. And I did it quick. I don't do movies. Like, I'm new to all this, but I'm doing it quick to show you can manifest anything you want. Don't let nobody tell you different, man. I know it ain't no wish upon a star. Listen, it's in you. It's in you. Don't let them fool you, man. Don't let them fool you. I'm telling you. And the quality, it's about that quality. Salute. Shouts to Anthony Brown. Don't let them fool you, man. Trust me. Everything that, like, even with knowledge, is all you got to do is to do the research. But a lot of that knowledge is within you to do anything you want to do, to learn about the past. And I don't want to get too deep. I just wanted to show and prove to y'all that manifestations is real. Y'all saw it in real time. Yeah, the name of the episode is, the name of the TV series, of course, is called Spooky Hours. NREC TV, Spooky Hours. First episode is called The Close One. All right? The link is in the chat room. And let's get to it. I don't know what's going on. Y'all don't want to talk about no spooky stories, because even last week was a little different. The energy was a little different. I mean, like I said, I could sit here and promote all day. Let me get this. I ain't even put up my image. Like, that's how sometimes when I get in that promo mode, I be so locked in on a promo that sometimes I forget the little stuff. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to have the image on the screen to give it that vibe, but y'all know what it is. Hold on. Did I play the clip again? I'm bugging. Let me play that clip again. Let's get to it. All right. My bad. I'm just so hype. I'm anxious. I'm still celebrating my born day. This is how I celebrate. I celebrate it with work. And I love doing this with y'all. You know what I mean? The fact that y'all in here while I'm just, promoting and just building on manifestation, just taking stories that y'all told me, stories y'all never even told nobody else, but y'all told me and the Rec Mob, told it to the world, and you see me bringing it to life. To life. Man, it's a blessing. Because you know what it is too? I always felt like they not telling you how powerful you really are. They want to have you guessing or have you, you know, putting the energy into something else. Put that energy into you because you're going to cheat yourself out of life. You are powerful. You got the power of God in you. Don't let them fool you. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you, man, I'm a living testament. Remember, it was times I was tired. I mean, I'm tired now. I didn't sleep since Friday. This is facts. But I tap into that God energy and I'm rocking out. This is what it is. I'm tapped in. I'm manifesting everything with stuff that's in my mind and in other people's minds and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all in real time what it is. This is facts. Yeah, I know people need to hear it because you've been hearing the other stuff so long that, you know, I know y'all a little confused. You know what I'm saying? Like we all come from a higher being, but we all connected to the higher being, the creator, God. But that God energy is in all of us though. See, they not telling you the whole thing though. They keeping that away from you. You understand what I'm saying? God is real, of course. God is in you. But see, they don't really tell you that. They want you, like, they don't even tell you how to really pray. I mean, I could get deep. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Like I said, I'll be wanting people to I want y'all to find out on your own, but I can show you in real time what it really is. You know what I mean? Listen, I mean, how you don't know the truth? I mean, look, think about this, right? I'm gonna keep it simple. If you wanted to lay in your bed all day, every day, right, and just eat, don't work out, don't, you know, you don't paper chase, you don't go get that bread, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall behind in your bills. You're gonna get overweight. Your health is gonna get bad, and everything else. So if you don't know that you control your own destiny, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It's really that simple. And that's the simple part. That's the just dealing with the the easy things on the surface. That's the easy part. But even with that, it's deep. Because you got some people, yeah, I don't care how much you pray. If you're not putting forth the execution in whatever you praying for, you fooling yourself. And this is facts. I know it might be heartbreaking or I might be crushing somebody's spirit right now, but I don't mean to do that. I'm just giving you the real, like, put the work in. Whatever you put in the universe will come back. Your thoughts, your energy, your execution. You know what I mean? I'm just showing y'all I feel good right now because another year I made a lap around the sun, right? But at the same time, progress. I'm showing y'all progress, not just to say, okay, I accomplished this. Y'all saw me sit on this show for 2 years, listening to people's stories, but now I'm manifesting those stories, turning it into a TV show and TV episodes. So, I mean, what else you need from me to show you that everything is in you. Don't be scared. Like, that's the thing. They want you to be scared because you know what they do? They instill fear in you so you don't tap into the God energy and keep you in fear. So you don't accomplish the things you want to do. Because if you don't know, if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't know that you can manifest anything in your head and, bring it to life, bring it to fruition, what happens? You live a life of not really tapping into that God energy. And that's really what it is. You know what I mean? They keep you in fear of, they don't really want you to know that you have that God energy. You have that God energy and you can manifest anything. They don't want you to know that. They tell you in like riddles. They give it to you in riddles and shit like that. So, and I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't even want to, build too much on that because if you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Peace. 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 Hello? All right. Next caller. All right, let me play this video. I just got it sitting on the screen. Shouts to my brother Rip. Let's get to this clip. Peace.
Salute, Emric.
Salute, Tamika. How you doing? It's been a minute.
I'm good. I know. It come on so late. I be asleep. I have to go to work in the morning.
Okay,
But
it's all
I
good.
stayed up tonight on purpose so I
Okay,
can catch tonight.
all right. I'm glad you caught tonight, so you get to catch the announcement of the Spooky Hours episode 1 pre-order is on the market right now. You can get
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes. I was having issues, and I let SJ know in the chat.
Oh,
and
you was
he
having
sent me the
issues
link again. Yeah, it was telling me it was deleted or something may be wrong. But then when SJ sent me the link again, it went through and I was able to pre-order.
You know what happened? Sometimes the links break up. You know, when you constantly copy and paste, that happens with any link.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what it is with this whole computer thing. Them links break up. So I'm glad SJ was able to rectify that. Appreciate SJ. Salute to SJ on that. And I appreciate you, Tamika, for making that purchase.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta support one another.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I seen the trailer. It looks like. Do you have the girl from? I want to say not Love and Hip Hop. Is it Love and Hip Hop? The girl with the freckles on her face. That was Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter.
That's Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter. She is in the series. You caught it. That's Brianna.
Oh my God.
That is Brianna.
Yes.
That is Brianna from Growing Up Hip Hop. See, that was the element of surprise that I wanted to give y'all. Okay. See, I didn't even promote that. Y'all saw it.
Sorry. Look, I done gave it up. I'm sorry.
No. It was in the teaser, but I didn't. I been knew she was in the show. I didn't say nothing. I just wanted to surprise, y'all, the Rec Mob.
That was a good surprise.
Thank you.
I like her.
Oh, okay. You like her. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I like her too. Cause she did her thing and she was professional. She came through and did what she did what she did. I want you to see, I don't want to say too much about it. I just want y'all to see it. And just know it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. This is one of many. This is one of many.
Okay.
And I'm bringing it, I'm bringing everything to life. As you can see, we went from talking on the phone to now you're gonna be seeing it on your favorite apps, and y'all can get it directly from me and my website. So I appreciate y'all.
Yes, and I have the website pinned.
Thank you.
But I didn't see it on the website, so this is why I came back to the chat. Like, hey, where's the pre-order link? So I have the website pinned in my favorites.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love you.
And I love you too. Now, look, one more thing. The podcast. Okay. Subscribe to that. That's free. I know you got Spotify already, right?
No, I don't have Spotify, but I do follow you on Instagram.
Okay.
So I did see that you have posted the podcast, and I said I would download Spotify, but no, I don't have that.
Yeah. Sign up to
I
Spotify.
Do have a podcast for Apple.
Okay, well, it's gonna be on Apple soon, but right now it's on Spotify. You could download that, get it for 30 days, I believe, for free, something like that. I believe, or 14 days. I don't know where they at with it now, but you can download that for free and subscribe or follow the podcast and give it a 5-star rating. I appreciate that. Tamika calling up. Now, let me ask you something. You ain't got no spooky stories? It's been a minute since you called.
I do. That's why I called.
Oh, that's what you called. Yeah. We need that. Yeah. We this is why we got the TV show, because of people like you telling those supernatural, just phenomenal stories. So you know what? Let me set the mood. Let me get this on the screen. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a different type of spooky hours. This is a celebration of spooky hours going to the next level, y'all. So sometimes you got to do things a little differently, because sometimes you got to celebrate. And then we still celebrate my birthday, because I didn't get to celebrate my birthday with y'all, in a sense, because it was early. But now that my birthday was a few days ago, and let's celebrate the born day for MREC. Let's celebrate the born day for the Spooky Hours television show, all around the same time. You know what I mean? So,
exactly. And happy belated. I did.
Thank you.
I also put a message on you did like a pictures on YouTube with the red outfit, and you were at a car dealership.
Yeah.
I posted like a little message there.
Thank you. Now I try to comment to a lot of people, but I liked everybody liked, and I hit the love sign and all that. But I'm definitely gonna get back to you and everybody else that show that love on my birthday. I appreciate that. And then, by the way, that car, I said, you know what? The car is nice, but I'm gonna invest that money into the TV show and other things. You know what I mean? Yeah. I rent that car. If I want to drive around on that Lambo for a couple of days, I rent it and give it back or whatever. Or I know some people that got Lambos. I could, hit them up and they'll let me hold a Lambo. But for the most part, that's what I do. I like to invest my money into, equipment and also different ventures. So
investing yourself makes sense. Yeah.
That car.
So you'll get a return on your money.
There you go. It's like, that car. I'm gonna tell you, that car was like almost $500K, right? The one.
It looks nice sitting in it though.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Tamika. I appreciate that a whole lot.
No disrespect to Miss China.
Nah. No disrespect. It's all love. It's all love. But it was a car right next to it, and it cost $1 million. And I said to myself, I said, that's crazy. I said, even if I had it, I wouldn't pay for it. Now, if they want to sponsor me and be like, MREC, we need you to promote for like 6 months, I definitely take one of those joints. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. For free. Yes.
For free. You know what I mean? I promote the shit out the Lambo, but I'm not buying
advertisement.
Nah, I'm not buying no Lambo for $1 million or $500,000 or even $200,000. You know what I mean? So on that note, Tamika, I'ma get out your way and let you do what you do. All right.
Okay. All right. So this was probably like 2010, maybe 2009. My kids
Okay.
were little. So my cousin, she redecorates and she always redo her house and stuff. So her little girl had a Dora clock.
Mm.
And she was like, "Hey, do you want this Dora clock? I'm redoing my daughter's room and I thought maybe you could use it in your kids' room." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and give it to me." So I take it. I put it in the girl's room and I don't really do nothing with it. I just sit it on top of the dresser. Well, one day I'm cleaning their room and I move the clock. Now the clock has like a cord that you plug it up in the wall, but then it
Gotcha.
also can take batteries.
Mhm.
It's not plugged up. It has no batteries.
Mm.
I accidentally pressed the button to make it talk, and this thing starts whispering.
Say word.
Like,
Whispering.
yes, I
Wait,
don't remember
hold
what
on,
it
hold on. That's
whispered.
spooky as hell. Hold on.
Spooky!
Hold on. That's spooky for a lot of different reasons. You said they didn't have no
Tell me
batteries,
about it.
right? No
No,
batteries. And then
no,
it's a clock. And then the
yes,
clock is whispering. I never even heard a clock
yes.
whistle. I never heard a clock whisper. So let's get into it. That's spooky as hell. Let's that's crazy right there.
Yeah, so like I said, it was a door clock. So it
Mhm.
probably was supposed to talk if you had it plugged up.
Okay.
But like I said, I didn't have it plugged up. I had no batteries in it. But I accidentally pushed a button when I was moving it to clean my kid's room. And it whispered something like let's just say it said, "Come around the corner."
Mm.
And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" So then I pushed the button again and it was like, "Come around the corner."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Okay."
Spooky!
Yeah, that's
I
spooky as
I put it
hell.
down,
Mm-hmm.
right? I put it down. I'm thinking I'm tripping. So I put it down, go about my day. A couple of days later, my daughter comes in the living room like, "Mom, watch this." And she pushes the button and it whispers again. No
Mm.
batteries, not plugged up. MREC, I throw it away. I throw it away.
Wow.
It came back.
Hold on.
This is
You
no
you
lie.
threw it away.
I threw it
All right,
away.
now explain it. You put it in the garbage bag, you put it in the garbage can, sanitation took it away. Like, talk to me.
Yes, I put it in my trash can in my house,
Mhm.
in the trash can. The trash can made it to my big garbage can outside.
Mm.
Now, I thought it was still in there when I took it to the curb to have the trash man pick it up. Well, apparently it wasn't in there anymore because it made it back inside the house.
Wow.
So now I throw it away again. Now at this time we're moving. Throw it away again as we move, and I'm throwing away everything I don't want. And I told my daughter, I said, put it in the trash can. She puts it. I see her put it in the trash can. She puts it in the bag. We
Mm.
throw it away. Tell me why when we get to our new home, this clock makes it to the new home.
Say word.
Still not plugged up. Still no batteries. Still whispering. I'm like, okay, you know what? The next time the trash man comes, I run outside to the trash man, tell him, hold on. I throw it in the bin in the trash, and I tell him, now dump it. Like,
Mm.
dump it again, please. He dumps it again, and I said, if that thing comes back in the house, I'm going to take it somewhere, and I don't know if I should burn it, tear it up, or what, but I don't want it back here. But after I actually threw it away, seen it go into the trash can, the trash truck.
Uh-huh.
What is it called?
The garbage
Like
truck. The
the
sanitation
garbage
truck.
truck.
Yeah, the
Yes,
sanitation truck.
yes.
Yeah.
I never see it again.
Wow.
But that clock, I don't know what was wrong with it. It was freaky.
Mm.
Yes. So that was one of my stories.
Yeah,
And
that's
me and my
that.
kids, we still talk about it. Like, you remember that Dora clock? Like, I'm
Spooky!
like, I would never buy nothing Dora again. I don't know what it was about it.
Now, what color was it?
It was pink and white,
Pink
and
and
it was
white.
like
Wow.
pink and white, and it had like the Dora, like a little Dora head on the side. It had the little monkey. I can't think of the little monkey's name, and it had the backpack on it. And yeah, so I don't know what it was with that clock, but yes, it whispered.
Where you get it from? Was it at the house already, or you bought that?
No. It was my cousin's clock first. She had bought it for her daughter. Remember, I said she was remodeling her home, and then she gave it to me. So I don't think she's into nothing crazy, but yeah. Wow. So really quick, speaking of things that you get from other homes, my aunt had moved into a home. I found a keychain that said Wendy, which is my mother's name. And I'm like, oh, hey, Mom, like, here's the keychain with your name on it. Started spending the night over my aunt's house. I was young. I was like 13, something like that. I would always see this little black creature run from her kitchen to her back room.
Say what?
I told my mom, yes. I tell my mom, like, every time I spend the night over Auntie's, I see this thing run from her kitchen, and it's like 2 to 3 feet tall, and it runs towards her room. So my mom is real religious. She like, I'll pray and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Come to find out, my aunt's landlord would never go inside this house. Never. She stood across the street to collect rent. My cousin comes home one day, finds her mother attempting to delete herself in the basement.
Wow.
After my aunt does that and she's in the hospital, come to find out, the landlord's daughter's name was Wendy, and she deleted herself in the basement. This is why the landlord never came inside the home again and wouldn't even come on the property. So yeah.
Crazy.
So now when I find things in a home that's there before I get there, I don't keep them.
I don't blame you.
So I'll let you go. I won't be taking up too much time.
Great story. Like, you spooked me out. I ain't gonna hold you. Spook me out.
Hopefully that gets the day kicked off or the night kicked off.
Spooky. You definitely jumped it off because I think you're the first one that called with a spooky story. The other homie, he spoke on the whole Kyrie and Hebrew Israelite situation. So you're the first one tonight with a spooky story. You broke the ice. And I got another caller, so I'm going to call them back. And
all right.
I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. Peace.
All right.
Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hello?
You live on MREC TV. Peace.
Hey, peace. What's up, King, man? What's up, man? MREC, it's me, T.I.O., man. What's going on?
What's going on, family? Salute. Talk to me.
Hey,
you got a spooky story?
Man.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, but before that, I want to say congratulations for all your success, my brother.
Thank you, King. Thank you.
Keep on doing the good. Keep on doing the good work, bro. But yeah, no, I got a spooky story, bro. But this spooky story has a visual.
Okay.
So I don't know how I could send you this picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can email me the you can email me the picture at MREC TV promo at gmail.com. You know what I mean?
MREC TV promo at gmail.com. I'm gonna send it to you. You got my number right there?
Yeah, I got your number.
So when you see it, just give me a call back, and I explain to you everything.
All right. Hold on. Let me lock in your name. Hold on. How you spell your name exactly, good brother?
T.I.O.
T.I.O.
T.I.O. Yeah, top in Orlando, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's dope.
You know what I mean? Because I'm the uncle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All my little nieces and nephews, all their homies growing up, they all call me uncle, so they just stuck to me. You know what I mean?
I got you, my brother. So, salute. I'm going to look for the email, and then I'm going to hit you back.
So, MREC TV promo at gmail.com.
Yes, sir. My brother.
All right.
Salute.
All right. Peace.
I need everybody jump on that podcast on Spotify. right? I know a lot of y'all got Spotify, so it'll be free. And if you ain't got it, it's still free. You know what I mean? My first podcast and episode. So everything around the same time, around my birthday time, the official podcast, backstory podcast, episode 1 featuring Lord Jamal, the Spooky Hours television show, the Born Day, of course. Man, it's just a beautiful thing. So much. It's something else too. So much. We got the Unsung Heroes dropping tomorrow. Shouts to DJ Moschino. Shouts to DJ Superior. That's dropping tomorrow. Like 10:30. So much going on. Like 10:30 a.m. So check for that. Oh, you just ordered that? I appreciate it. Everybody who just ordered the Spooky Hours television episode 1, put it in the chat so I can salute you. Shouts to Carolina J. Hood. Thank you on the support. Appreciate that. I want to, right now, I'm calling back callers, but I got to salute the people that's supporting. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that thumbnail, man? I was like, you know, I'm always looking for something different and all that. Shouts to Blue Dot on the support. Thank you for the Spooky Hours episode 1, the close one. Everybody that supported it, I want to shout them out. Thank you. Let's get to it. I appreciate it. The link is in the chat room too. Thanks on the birthday love too. He said it's spooky. You can't see it. Jerry Carl, thank you on the thank you for supporting that pre-order on the Spooky Hours pre-order. You know what I mean? Shouts to my brother Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. That's my brother. We got the MREC and Rip show. We definitely doing that this week. My brother Rip, you know, I played the audio from his show 2 times during this show. That was from his channel. Subscribe to his channel. He says, new backstories episode with Lord Jamal. Fire. Hold on, let me bust some shots for Rip. That's my brother right there, man. Salute. That brother Rip, man. That brother is sharp, on his A game with the content. That brother was raised right, man. You know what I mean? Man, that brother, yo, I felt like, man, it felt like I knew Rip for years, man. We be building all the time, man. Thanks, Rip. Rip always support me. I always support him. You'll see my content in his community tab, in his community section on his YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that. Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. Thank you, Rip. Rip was one of the first people to listen to the Lord Jamal. And Rip broke it down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? Just like, nah, salute the Rip, man. Like, that's my brother. We got the MREC and Rip show coming. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. You know, real recognize King. Real recognize real King. All day, King. That's a fact. Salute to the Rec Mob. So Rip is in the building, y'all. Rip is in the chat room. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. That's my brother. You know, we about to turn up. I'ma turn up. He gonna turn up on the content. He already super lit out here, you know, slapping these other YouTube bums around. You know what I mean? I told him, I said, yo, Rip, man, I gotta focus on these, you know, these films, these TV shows. Just slap these dudes around. I'll be back. I'm gonna come back with some new content, podcast. I told him all this. Everything's coming to fruition. You know what I mean? So salute to my brother Rip, because everything that we talked about is all happening. And like I told y'all earlier, the power is in you to manifest everything. All right? So let's get back to the show. I got some callers. 732-804. I'm calling you now. Let's get to it, y'all. Peace.
Peace and wreck.
What's happening, good brother? State your name and where you calling from.
First of all, I'd like to say happy born day to you.
Thank you, King. I appreciate that so much.
This is D-Mid from Jersey.
D-Met, what's going on? Shouts to the whole Jersey.
Not much. I have a story for you.
Okay, let's get into that story. But before we get into your story, I need you to support the Spooky Hours episode 1 television show. Got the pre-order in the chat room. Got the link in the chat room. And I need you to support the podcast. That link is in the chat room too. You know what I mean? I know you got Spotify, so you can follow my channel and give it a 5-star rating. You know what I mean? But let's get into your story, good brother.
All right, this happened last year before my mom transitioned over. She was in the hospital. My sister was in the room with her. And 2 little girls came out of the closet in the hospital room. My mom looking at them. My sister is looking at them. My sister's like, do you know these 2 girls? She's like, no, but they've been coming to bother me every single night. The little black girl, little white girl. So the next night, my sister is at home, and the 2 little girls came and visited her. And my nephew that passed away, he's always come, check out my sister. And he came right behind them, and he was like, Auntie, don't worry about them. They always playing around. And the little girl's like, Miss Mitter's my friend. The black girl was saying that. The little white girl was like, no, she's my friend. The black girl was like, no, you're my friend, but Miss Mitter's my friend. So my sister asked, she's like, who are they? He said, he said, I'll let you know. I'm gonna give you a clue. So the next day she's at work. She's a manager at Wells Fargo. She's on the computer, and he comes walking through the front door. Mind you, he passed away. He came through the front door, stood next to her, and shut her computer down. And she looked at him and was like, TJ, why you do that? He said, well, you wanted a clue. So she told the other manager her computer shut down, and the lady said, well, you have to call Marianne. He said, wow, I ain't talked to Marianne in around 5 years. My nephew's like, Dean, there's your clue. So, and then he leaves. He said, Marianne. So now she knows she got a clue. She thinking. She calls my cousin from Cliffwood, seeing if she know Marianne because my mom was a preschool teacher. She called my cousin up, and she's like, Marianne. She said, I know a Maryland. She look it up and come to find out the 2 little girls drowned in the swimming pool at an apartment complex in 1984.
Say word. That's spooky. That's crazy. That was spooky as hell, man.
So that's how she figured out who it was.
Wow.
They were 6 years old, playing in a swimming pool that it wasn't used, but it had like 2 feet of water and mud at the bottom, and it was found dead, both of them.
Wow, that's spooky as hell, man. Spooky.
Yeah, that's my story.
I appreciate that, good brother, man. I need your support on that that TV series, my brother, and that podcast. All right, Backstories podcast on Spotify. All right, salute.
All
right, my brother, peace. Man, there's a lot of people copping that Spooky Hours television show pre-order link. I want to thank y'all. There's a lot of people signing up and following the podcast on Spotify and giving it 5 stars, giving it a 5-star rating. I want to thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. See, this is why I sacrifice to do the TV show, to do the podcast, because I said, you know what? I could slap dudes around and put up content and feed the algorithm, but I said, let me do something different. Let me you know me, I like to go left all the time from, with the content. So sometimes I like to just go super left and then come back because a lot of dudes bit the loop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes bit the loop, jumped in the, jumped in his space. You know what I mean? Took a lot of notes, took the blueprint, which I said, yo, you know what? Y'all not gonna be able to do this. So I said, let me bust a couple of moves. So now I'm here and I'm gonna give these niggas hell on the content from the interviews, podcasts. I'm in that space now officially. I never did a podcast. I was doing interviews and then uploading the content, the video content to the YouTube. Podcast is a whole. Let me break it down what a podcast is. It originally come from, remember the iPod? That's where it originally came from. You know what I mean? Remember when you used to put MP3s? Well, the iPod had MP3s. So the whole, dialogue of just the podcast, that's where it comes from. Come from the iPod. Podcast is really just the audio aspect of of an interview. You know what I'm saying? So you see how you watch a video interview. It may be 10 minutes, maybe an hour, whatever. Podcast is just the audio version of that. I know a lot of y'all know that already, but so when you see people, right, they may do a live stream. That's not a podcast. That's a live stream. So a lot of the terminology got misconstrued because a lot of people jumped in this space, really didn't know exactly what they was doing. They just saw other people doing it and they felt like they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Salute. But for the most part, I'm gonna educate those that don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm officially in that podcast space. So when you see an MREC interview, the video, and then you hear the audio on Spotify, Apple TV, just know that's what we doing. And episode 1, and I was already doing the backstories podcast. Well, I'm sorry. I was already doing the backstories with MREC on YouTube. I just relaunched it and just call it the podcast. All right. So that's what we doing. Episode 1 with Lord Jamal. Currently on that Spotify. Subscribe to that. All right. Appreciate y'all. Shouts to everybody. Damn, you're going hamming on. You're going beef stew on those links. On that pre-order link. Thank you. Let's run it up like how you did Best Friends and all that. Let's run it up now. Spooky Hours. We gonna do this until I'm, you know what I mean? Until I'm back to the essence. Spooky Hours. We can run a TV show. We got over 82 episodes. Right? That's what we on. We on 82 right now. And we got so many stories. So we could do 10 seasons of Spooky Hours. Easy. And that's light. We could actually do 100. But just know we're going to run it up on that Spooky Hours. So keep the stories coming. And like I said, those that act, I'm going to put y'all in the episodes too. You know what I mean? You just got to get busy on that acting. Because y'all going to be in there acting with known actors. And reality TV stars and all that. So just know. Just come with your A game. I want to see resumes. If you edit, you a cinematographer, you do websites, you do graphics, reach out. You do music, like you produce. We get into it. So yeah, let me get back to the you just joined the Patreon? Laura, thank you. Salute to everybody supporting. I ain't gonna front. I don't care what nobody say. I know the numbers don't reflect what's really going on in Impact. I probably got the best supporters. Salute to the Rec Mob. I appreciate everybody holding me down on that pre-order link. Everybody subscribing to that podcast. Go do that right now. Open the tab up. The MREC Backstories podcast. First episode with Lord Jamal. This turned into a promo live. And it's all good because, sometimes it be like that. If you ain't going to promote your own ish, who going to do it for you? You know what I mean? And you have people that is, promote. But ain't nobody going to promote like you. They shouldn't. It's your thing. So let me get to the calls. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let me call Stepmommy back. Stepmommy's crazy.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Peace.
What up with it?
Shalaikum assalam. What's going on?
What did you say?
I responded to you.
You said wa alaikum salam.
I said Shalaikum assalam.
So you're supposed to say wa alaikum salam.
My brother, what's happening, man? Peace.
What's up? I left you the message. You must have heard the message.
Nah, I ain't get the message, good brother. I'm just responding to the call.
Am I on the air or what? Am I on live or what?
You live, my brother. You live.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna put it on air because it's too much. But I got some good news though. But
okay.
It's all good though. Peace and be well and treat everybody the same, like Kyrie Irving says. Nobody want to be like Brother Sanchez, old bitter women. Honorable Brother Sanchez, but peace. I'm out.
All right, my brother. Salute.
Right.
Peace. Shouts to DJ Moschino in the building. Also, I mentioned earlier, I don't know if Mo was in the room. We got that Unsung Heroes dropping tomorrow morning. Yo, Mo, please send me that. You a soup. I need that. You know what I mean? I still ain't go to sleep too, Mo. You know what I mean? I'm still rocking since Friday. Peace.
What's up, bro? It's me, TIO. What's going on, man?
TIO, what's going on? You sent that?
Yeah, I sent that.
All right, hold on.
Me back, see if you check, because I know you're a busy man.
Nah. I'm about to pull it up.
Reminders out there.
No. I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on. Mute your audio though. So.
Oh, I'm not even on it. I don't even got you on it.
Oh, I don't know. It sounded like an echo.
Yeah.
Pardon, so.
Yeah. No, you know what? I know what it is. I'm in my back room. My fault. What about now? You hear better?
Yeah. Hold on. I see you. I got some images here. Hold on. Let me take this off the screen. You got some spooky images here, y'all. Pound that like button. The homie came with receipts, y'all. He's going to tell me what they is. I'm going to put them on the screen. Hold on 1 second. Let me take this off the screen. Okay. I got you. Laura, I appreciate you. She said she signed up to the Patreon and she copped the pre-order link. Let me highlight that. Everybody who copped the pre-order link, leave it in the chat room so I can salute you. Know what I mean? Hold on, Laura. You said you copped the pre-order link. Where's that post at? I need to SJ, can you find that? Or Laura? Okay, I got it. Shouts to Laura copping that Spooky Hours episode 1 pre-order link on the close one. Appreciate that. All right, hold on. Let me bring up these pics. I gotta share the screen. Okay. So now I got it on the screen. What I'm looking at, good brother?
All right, so you got two pictures, right? You got one, I believe, is a picture of a original picture, which is, because that night, me, my wife, and my daughter, we went outside to go take some pictures because it's for like a class project or whatever. You know what I mean? We see some trash. He was trying to do a report about cleaning up the neighborhood or whatever, right? So we go to where where we were at. There was a little bit of trash on the floor, whatever. So we just, let's take this picture, boom, let's go, right? So that's the first picture, which is original pic. So when we got home, my wife was scrolling down through the phone, looking at the picture, see which is the best one, to send or whatever, right? So she actually found the little thing in the background. So the other picture is a close up of what she saw.
Okay. So what is this though exactly?
If you look at it, it looks like a woman there.
Yeah.
If you look at it closely, you see holding something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay.
Now, the next day.
All right, let me go to the next one.
Day.
Let me go to the next pic.
You see the difference? So the original picture was a little distant, and when she seen that, she zoomed it in and she seen that.
Now, what is this exactly?
That picture?
Yeah.
Well, the picture is it's a ghost, bro. It's a look at. We went the next day, right? To see, it was true. It was too real. So we went the next day to the same area, right? To see if there's any type of anything like decorations or anything hanging from the tree or anything like that. You know what I mean? There was nothing. It was clear. The only thing that was on the floor was the same trash the night before on the floor. And you feel the vibe in there. And I'm all about the vibes, bro. You know what I mean? Vibes tell you a lot of things, man.
Correct.
And it wasn't right, bro. So I go back, I come home, and I just start doing investigation around the area. You know what I mean? And in this area, because I live basically like South Central Florida. You know what I mean? Just moved down here a couple of years ago. And it's really country.
Correct.
And the only thing that I could find out here is that this used to be like a lot of plantations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of just wrong things. You know what I mean? Like slavery, picking out all this stuff around this area. Thank God that's not there no more. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But you know what I'm saying? So, and then not only that, I sent it to my next door neighbor because he's all about that ghost hunting thing. You know what I mean? Like he's all about that. And I showed it to him. I was like, bro, what do you think that is? He's like, yo, that's a freaking ghost, bro. He said, where you got that from? He's like, I got that from next door, the neighbor right down the street. He said, for real? I'm like, yeah. He said, yo, I know I be hearing some funny things around here, bro. Late at night, real late. And where I live at, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. And he said he be hearing things. And then the other day, me and my wife were down the street driving. And my wife was like, holy crap, that's a ghost right there. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it's right there. And when we looked, we already passed it. We're going fast. But then guess what? Right after she said there was a ghost, there was a mural on the side of the road. It looked like it was like an accident or something. You know what I'm saying? You know how people be, leaving stuff in memory of their loved ones or whatever?
Correct.
Boom. Yo, I wanted to show you this because, I can't, you got to bring receipts, man.
Yeah.
That's a true ghost, my brother.
Listen, I'm showing it to the people and you giving the commentary to what these pictures is about. My brother, if you say it's a ghost, it's a ghost. Look, salute. I appreciate you.
I can't do nothing. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I want to share it with you. I was telling my wife, I was like, yeah, I got to share it with Amrek. She said, go ahead. I'm like, all right, cool.
Nah,
So
I appreciate you and your wife showing the love. You know, we over here at Spooky Hours, man, and we just we all trying to figure this whole supernatural thing out. You digging what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we ain't got the
yeah,
answers, but at the same time, we open minded. So and I appreciate you bringing the receipts, good brother.
yeah, man. I hope that's spooky enough for y'all.
Oh nah, that's
For real,
definitely
all right?
spooky. I'm about to hit you with the
Spooky!
all right, my brother.
All right,
Thank you.
all right, yo.
All right,
Peace,
King.
man. No doubt.
Peace. Shouts to that good brother, man. Peace. Peace.
Hello.
Peace. Yo.
Yo, it's good.
Yo, what's going on, fam? State your name. Hold on. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV.
Anthony.
State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get
Yeah, my
spooky.
name's Anthony.
Anthony, what's going on, my brother? What's happening with your voice, my brother?
Shit, that's just how I talk.
Oh, that's how you
Especially
talk?
this late like this.
All right, your joint
Yeah.
your joint extra raspy. Got the
Yeah, you
raspy
can say
voice.
that.
Hmm?
Yeah. Plus I'm laying down right now. So probably,
You laying down. Hopefully you ain't laying down on your stomach. You know what I mean? But with your feet in your air. You know what I mean? Hopefully you ain't laying on your stomach with you know what I mean, with your feet in the air. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We don't want to see that picture. But let's get to it, my brother.
That's exactly how I'm laying.
Oh, that's spooky as hell right there, my brother. That's too much information. But hold on one second. Shouts to Nas on the super chat. Shouts to Nas. She said, I just ordered that pre-order, that Spooky Hours episode 1 pre-order from MREC TV. Appreciate you. Love. Thank you. I got a lot of people calling, my brother. So let's get to it, my brother, because you laying on your stomach with your feet in the air. It's kind of spooky, but let's get to it. I'm gonna let you rock out.
Shit, man. Look, I'm gonna let you get to them because I just want to, show some love and say continue doing what you're doing. 'Cause I've been watching for a minute now. My brother put me on to you, and yeah, we definitely fuck with what you do.
Thank you, gang. You and your brother. Shouts to you and your brother, man. Salute. All right.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, no doubt. Appreciate you, my brother. You too, man. Salute. Yeah, man. I'm kind of glad that.
Salute, man. Salute.
Mute your audio, please. You live.
Kind of glad.
Mute your audio. Hold that thought, because I gotta shout people that's showing that love to that pre-order. Shouts to SJ in the chat room working, holding down the moderator position, holding down the news. Shouts to everybody. Shouts to Peach on the love. She said she just ordered the Spooky Hours episode 1. Thank you, Peach. Thank you, Nas. Somebody else I just saw too. I highlighted it. So many people. I don't want to miss nobody. So hold on, caller. Just give me a second. Like I really rock with my supporters. So I'll go on my way. I seen somebody. Where they go? Bear with me, y'all, because I gotta show everybody love. That's how you get the love back. I know it's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Damn it. It was a female too. I think she had a D in her name. God damn it. Oh, there she go. Shouts to Downsizing Diva. She said, I just got my pre-order link. I appreciate you. Let's get to it, caller. Sorry about that. Peace. Caller. Hey,
Yes, sir.
what's going on? Talk to me.
Man, listen, man. So I came in late, but I want to know the connection between, as you saying, the Hebrew Israelites and them original Jews they talking about is similar.
Say that again.
Well, you got Kyrie and the Hebrew Israelites. So I know Kyrie and them was trying to show the original Jews. So is you doing a tie-in with the Hebrew Israelites and the Jews?
Nah, I just pretty much covered what happened tonight at the Barclays. Well, earlier today, the Hebrew Israelites pulled up to the Barclays. Salute to my brother Rip from Forgotten Kings TV. He had it on his channel, and they pulled up to support Kyrie. You know what I mean? Because Kyrie, I think he was on like a 7 to 10 day suspension, something like that, from the Nets for putting out that controversial tweet promoting the book Hebrews to Negroes. So that's what I was addressing early on the show. Pound that like button, y'all, too. Get the likes up, y'all. So are you calling on that aspect?
Yeah, that was it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Okay.
what did they say? Did they get any kind of feedback when they was out there? What happened?
Well, they just pulled up, just supporting. Let me play. Let me see. Maybe I could play the video. Did you see the video?
Man, I was on here earlier and I just got back on. I seen the number. I'm like, damn, this is live. I didn't know it was like live. So I called in.
Got you. So what I do?
I go back over it, bro. You already covered it. Don't even trip. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's all good. I find a video. Just stay locked into the show. But do me a favor. I got my TV show out. I need you to support that. I got the Spooky Hours television show preview link. You know what I'm saying? It's in the chat room. I need you to support that. Then I got the Lord Jamal episode for my Backstories podcast out too. That's official. Go to Spotify. You know what I mean? That's free. You can follow the page and leave a 5-star rating. So I need you to support that, good brother. All right?
Of course, man.
All right. Thank you, good brother. Salute. What's your name, family?
All right.
I didn't get your name.
Losiano, man. Losiano.
Losiano. Salute, King.
Yes, sir.
All right, my brother. Peace.
All right.
Man, I love the love, man. I got a lot of people I got to call back. Let's get to it, y'all. 843-475. I'm calling you right now. Let's get to it. Pound that like button, y'all. It's a lot of love, man. Showing a lot of love. I appreciate it.
Sorry, that mailbox is invalid.
I don't know. That was a weird. That was weird. That was a number that called me, so I don't know. Pound that like button, y'all. There's a lot of love being showed to that Spooky Hours preview link to episode 1, the close one, man. The show's already a hit already. You know what I mean? Salute to the Rec Mall for making that happen. Thank you. Peace.
Hey, what's up, Spook?
What's going on? He called me Spook. What's going on, Spook? I like that. What's up, Spook?
I actually got a homeboy named Spook.
Oh yeah.
Spook, yeah.
Spook. He said, "What up, Spook? What's happening?"
So check this out. That dude was I'm calling in on the regard with the guy with the plantation down in Florida. He was talking about out in North Florida, West Florida, what part it is. But
okay.
I'm up here in South Carolina. And that picture where he show y'all, I'm not just being like some old crazy old fake old dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I know a lot of people who took pictures. You know how they used to take pictures back in the days. You know, you had a Polaroid, and they used to take pictures out there, especially where I'm from. It's like the Congo over 100 years old. And I had a homeboy He was a white dude. I mean, he's a white guy, cool. I'm a country guy. And his family took a poultry. In the back of the poultry was a Confederate flag and a man on a wagon.
Mm.
And this is the crazy shit about it. And they were staying in this almost 200-year-old plantation house. You know what I'm saying? No, like them folks like to go and get these old houses and turn them in. This luxury home. And the house used to have cellars on the bottom. And we went, me and him start, researching, start checking it out. About 45 years old. The slave owner who used to own that house used to keep slaves under the bottom. And, so when we went back, you know what I'm saying, to get the picture, because we was going to take the picture and take it to this, these people see what's up with the gold. How about we couldn't find the picture nowhere in the house?
Say word.
No way. And it was so crazy about it. And this shit got me chilling now because I'm telling the story again. Yo, when we went out the door, and it's, believe it or not, it's this road is like not even a half a mile road. Walking, they got these oak trees all bent across the road. Yo, how about, we saw like a firelight, like in the woods, yo. And as closer we get to this shit, it's like it was moving, but we never could have catch up with it. And then when I went home and told my grandma about this situation, what was going on about the plantation out there, I was chilling out with my boy and shit. Like he was telling me about this picture and shit, and he showed me the picture.
Be easy on the cursing, good brother. Cursing up a storm right now. Yeah, let's get it.
My bad. I forgot you got audience. And my grandmother, she like 98 years old today. She started telling me a story. She said the guy who owned that place, how about when he died? She said it was thunder and lightning the day he died. And she said when they buried him, she said, how about lightning came out of the sky and knocked the casket out of the ground, bro?
Say word. That's some other shit. That's spooky.
Yo, bro, I can take you to this song right now. If you want to see some spooky thing, you want to feel some spooky stuff, yo.
Yo, say that again. You said that the lightning knocked the casket out the ground?
Yeah, she said the day that his name was James Gadden. He said when they buried the old man named Gadden, she said it was lightning. It started lightning, thunder rolling and lightning. She said she was young, like a little girl. She said, how about the lightning knocked the casket up out of the ground, bro?
Wow. That's crazy.
The little town where I'm from, it was built back in 1856. So when that guy told you that, I wouldn't doubt it because plantation, like I come from a plantation area, you're going to come encounter with a lot of that spook. For real, bro. I could tell y'all some spooky story all day, but I know you got other callers and I've been listening to you. I'm laying up. I'm not with my foot up in the air.
I was about to say that. I don't want to hear you laying on your stomach with your feet in the air. Like homie was.
I'm actually laying on my back.
Okay.
Kick back.
Okay.
Smoking me a Newport.
No doubt,
me an old cool 800. That's what I'm doing.
That's a little spooky. I don't need to see that visual. You feel what I'm saying? But I appreciate you calling, Spook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ain't got none of the other stuff. And then my wife wanted to chill over there in the living room because she got a cold and she can't come in the room tonight.
No doubt, family. But I appreciate it. It seems like you enjoying Spooky Hours. Make sure you support the Spooky Hours television show. The preview.
Yeah, I got it. I'm about to subscribe. I subscribe to it because you might will see it on your thing is J Hood. But I was somehow I've been messing with the app. I mess around and delete it. So I got to redo it.
Okay.
You might see me on your account, but I got to redo it.
All right. Let me know. Worst case scenario, we work it out. I got you. All right.
But I got you on spot. I got you on my spot on podcast though. I done did that.
Oh, you
And another thing I'm
thank
gonna
you,
let you know,
King.
it won't let you rank. It won't let you rank. It won't let you rank you on there neither. I've been trying to rate you
Nah,
your podcast.
you gotta go to the actual podcast page and you gotta sign up.
Okay.
Are you signed up? You gotta sign up and go to the actual page. And when you go to the page, you can go down to the ranking. It's like a drop down arrow. You know what I mean? You can rate it 5 stars. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call back in one of these days. I got a whole lot of spooky stuff for y'all if y'all want to hear it, bro. I got a whole gas of it. But
No,
I'll talk to you later, though.
no doubt,
I'll
my
let you get
brother.
back to it.
All right, listen to
You
that whole
busy, bro.
podcast. Thank you, King.
All
All
right,
right,
I got you,
peace.
bro. All right.
Man, it's a lot of support, man. A lot of people showing love to the pre-orders. I want to just say thank you. Thank you. Salute to the Rec Mob. The Rec Mob is real. I tell people I got real supporters. And I never want to let y'all down. So my thing, it was a lot going on too behind the scenes to make this happen. But I had to make it happen regardless of what. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into all that. You know what I mean? Because we only like to put the good energy out. Pound that like button. But trust me, it was a lot going on. And we still tweaking some things, but regardless of what, we here with it. And I want to talk to y'all about the rollout. Like, should we do because I'm gonna jump off with episodes. I'm gonna do episode by episode, right? But when we get to a certain amount of episodes, say like 6, I'm gonna do a mini series first, right? Just to get a season in, right? Do like a mini, a mini series, short season, right? Do you think we should stop or we should just keep going? I want to know, like, you know how see how 50 Cent, right? Right now, I guess he's in the off season. You know what I mean? BMF is coming back in January. Raising Kanan went off like a month ago. So in between, so it's like 3 months. So that's what, like October, right? Like mid-October went off, or the second week of October or whatever. So you figure November, December, January, 3 months. So y'all think we should have like a 3-month break in between seasons, or we should just keep it going? I want to know. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll probably do 6 to 8. You're right, for short season. Cause I don't have a 50 Cent bag. I don't have that machine he got. He got the Stars machine, he got the Lionsgate machine. This is all independent. This is me and the Rec Mob. You know what I mean? This is me and y'all. For real. And I'm making it happen. I'm making it do what it do. You feel me? So, but at the same time, let me know. Keep it rolling? All right, we're going to keep it rolling then. Because, I just want to keep you satisfied. So, like, just work with me, as we keep producing. The episode's going to get better and better. And, the production going to get bigger and bigger. As you see, the production is going to look good. It's going to sound good. It's going to look good. We're going to have no actors. We're going to have new actors. So just, work with me, man, because some stories are crazy. Some stories we take because maybe they're a little easier to produce. Some stories, it may take a lot to produce, so we might get to that later. So it's a process, you know what I'm saying? Just know it ain't easy. We just, I know I make things look easy, but it ain't never easy. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm still new to this whole TV and movie thing. Like, I didn't go to school for this. I didn't chase this. I just happened to do music. And make a long story short, I transitioned to doing content, interviews and stuff. Met Fredro, in the mix of doing all this. Called Fredro, Some years later, yo, Rec, my man, we shooting Equal Standard in Queensbridge projects. Yo, your man Hassan here, pulled up. The rest is history, man. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that story, but pretty much Fredro threw me the alley oop to get in Equal Standard. That's a classic. Shouts to my brother Taheen, rest in peace. Incredible movie and the rollout for Equal Standard. So Equal Standard, I promoted the ish out of that, but seeing Taheen, produce that movie and promote that movie, it kind of motivated me to, get in this executive producer mode to put out films. And that was, like I said, Equal Standard only came out last year, May, in the theaters. You know what I'm saying? And Best Friends was, out for a limited release October 27th. But also Best Friends will be on all major platforms in the next, I want to say it might be next week. So I'm gonna keep you posted. So as it hit the streaming platforms, I'm gonna put the links in the community tab. So there's a lot going on, man. And then Spooky Hours, I'm gonna do that independently. It'll probably be on SpookyHoursTV.tv, and it hit the streaming apps probably like a few months down the line. I'm going to definitely build it up. You know what I'm saying? I want and plus I don't want to step on my own toes. You know what I mean? Salute, Danny Devine. Appreciate it. Yeah, Best Friends is fire. You know what I mean? Definitely. It's a lot, man. Shouts to Peach. Shouts to Danny Devine. Everybody supporting, man. Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm just so happy. I don't know if y'all could tell. Man, it's just it feels good, man. To finally remember we was talking about turning into a TV show. So now y'all see the manifestation of a teaser. You know what I'm saying? You see how the footage is looking. Man, it's so beautiful, man. Everything around my birthday, man. I feel so good. I'm so blessed, man. I'm so thankful, so grateful. But it all come down to that work. Because if I didn't take the time out and also invest the money and also kept the belief, it wouldn't have happened. And if I didn't wake up one day and say, I wanted to do a show called Spooky Hours, we wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't have called me up. If y'all didn't call me up, we wouldn't be here with a Spooky Hours television show. So, like I said, this show was for y'all. The TV show's for y'all. And this is me giving back to y'all to show y'all I'm not just, listening to y'all for 2 years and, it's all about progression. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those types. I'm never content. So, never mind me. If I'm just building and I'm a little bit excited, just know I get hype when I take something from nothing, and make it into something. You know what I mean? Like bringing things to fruition. Like it does something to me. You know what I mean? It does something to me. It's almost like the greatest thing on earth. It's like the same thing when you bring a baby in this world. You know what I mean? It's like your projects are your babies. You know what I mean? That's your creations. So it's like having a kid in a sense. You know what I mean? It's the same thing when I used to write music in my room, and then next thing you know, it's playing on the radio. I wrote the song in my room, recorded in my room, had my own equipment. So it's just like that feeling is like unmatched. So it's crazy, man. Y'all don't know. This is so phenomenal. Yeah, it keeps me motivated. Shouts to Vade. Man, it's phenomenal. Shouts to my brother Talib, man. So look, we got that heavy gems definitely coming this week. Also, the Unsung Heroes tomorrow at 10:30. Shout out to DJ Moschino. I think he's still in the building. Shout out to DJ Superior. They got a dope show coming tomorrow. I'm gonna drop that tomorrow morning. Let me get to these callers, man. A lot of love on the pre-orders, man. For that Spooky Hours episode 1, the close one. Thank you. And a lot of love on that podcast. Make sure everybody sign up to that podcast. First episode with Lord Jamal on Spotify. The link is in the chat room. Peace.
Peace. What's good, bro?
Peace, my brother. I'm good. I'm feeling so great, man. Still celebrating my born day. I'm celebrating another creation, the Spooky Hours television show, and then the Backstories podcast with Lord Jamal. Man, so much going on, my brother.
Salute, yo. This joint's been crazy, bro. Like from the teaser to the whole joint, like I've been watching the whole joint, bro. It's been crazy. Like to see that joint, like it joint gave me chills. I was like, yo, this joint was like, oh, that joint was crazy, yo. I was telling my mom, I was like, yo, look at this shit. This is my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, this is nuts, bro. Like the whole manifestation is wild, bro. Like I'm here for it, bro.
Yes, sir. That's crazy. I'm glad you called on that time, my brother, because I need to know. I know you just spoke on it, but I need to know when you first watched it and before you watched the teaser to the Spooky Hours. What was in your head? Like even like when I was saying I'm coming with a TV show, did you think I was, let's say, capping, like how the young boys say? You thought I was bullshitting? Did you think I was?
Nah, like that's part, bro. Like let me say this. Like it was like I already like felt your energy from the gate. Like when I first tuned in, I think I came in around like episode like with the joint with the vampire dude knocking his joints out in the jail. Like
yeah, that was classic. Wow, you came in at a great time. That was classic. Salute.
And like
you know we doing that, right? You know that we doing that episode, right?
That's why I say I was like, yo, I want to be the vampire, yo. You gotta let me play that vampire, yo.
Yeah,
like,
we gonna
do that, yo.
I'm trying to think. We might do that second season because this is gonna be a short season, but we gotta do that. That's gonna be probably one of the first episodes we do for second season, where the vampire was knocking dudes out in jail and dragging them under the bunk. You feel me?
Why was he under the bed though?
I don't know, King.
That was crazy, bro. But like, yeah,
Salute.
like, nah, the watch the thing manifest, bro. Like, it's been bugged out. Like you know how you just know some people just do some like certain things. Like they don't just say it. Like you see it manifest. Like from the whole way that they're John. Like when I first like I went back and like heard the old episode or whatever. Like when Malcolm was like running the whole John. Like that John. Like before you even had the Spooky like locked down, bro. Like John was like. Yeah, I mean, it was just fire. Like the whole build up to it.
Thank you,
nah,
man.
you definitely got that joint lit. Like, yo, this is like the best birthday present to yourself, for real, bro. Like,
yeah, yo, my brother. Hold on, what's your handle? What they call you?
I'm Sticks, bro.
Sticks. Oh, my bad. I got you locked in. Yo, Sticks. Let me tell you something. You hit it right on the nail. This got to be one of the best birthdays, man. Like you said, this is like one of the best birthday presents to myself, TV show, podcast. Man, like it's a beautiful thing. But you know what's so crazy? That was like me manifesting that because I was saying to myself, I say to a lot of people be asking me, yo, where you want to go? Like, you want to go on a vacation for your birthday? You want to go out? I said, nah, I want my TV show to come out. You know what I'm saying? I want my movie to come out. You feel me? Like that's different. That hit different.
Yeah. Now as we get older, bro, like we get the blessings come different. The presence is different. Like we look at things totally different. Like we don't give me something just don't give me a gift card. I want something that makes sense. Make it have substance.
Facts.
Like make it make value to me. Like give me something I'm gonna keep forever. Like
come on now.
You know what I mean? Like
come on now.
Like, come on.
Yo, Sticks. Look. I be trying to tell people, I'm like, yo, the illest part of it all. First and foremost, you know, it's just so much. Like even when I talk Equal Standard, when I talk Best Friends, now when I'm talking Spooky Hours, yo, this is all in a year. This is what I'm saying.
Bro,
like people don't even understand. This is
special. I mean, you got that 30 special, bro. Come on, what are you talking about?
Then the joint with 38 special. This is all in 1 year. Like I don't think people really understand the podcast. They don't even understand what's going on, the manifestations and the work that's being put in, but still putting up content on the YouTube and competing. Yo, I feel blessed. I feel like I can accomplish anything. You know how I feel? I feel like I can crush the buildings, like in a good way. Like if you feel me, like the evil empires. If I feel like it's some evil empires, some skyscrapers, that's how I feel. I feel like I can crush the buildings with my bare hands. Like I'm feeling like unstoppable right now.
You even brought Mason to help you do it. How about that part?
Mace is my brother. But look, that's the ill part. I didn't even hit Mace up yet to do the record or to put Mace in the movie. Oh, that's coming. I ain't even hit Redman up yet. It's so many people I can hit up that I really rock with, big legends that I didn't even hit up yet. Yo, it's and so many major actors that I rock with. I didn't even hit Fredro up. He the one that alley-ooped me in the movie-ish, in a sense.
That's
so
the craziest part about it, man.
Crazy, crazy. Yo, you got me. Yo, I ain't gonna front, man. Building with you right now, you got me really feeling it, because sometimes I be talking to people.
Look at the big picture. It's yours, bro. It's yours.
Thank
this
you.
Is your look. I always see people. I tell people this, like, I'm like, look, when you on this planet, like, you know how they say you got the dash, right, from when you born till you go, right, to the next life. You have portrait that you leave on this planet. However you make your portrait is how we remember you. You creating your own portrait.
Thank you, King.
This is what you're building, bro, and you doing a great portrait, bro. Salute to you. Fact.
Thank you, King. I needed this call, man. Pound that like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Listen, y'all don't even understand, man. Salute to the Rec Mob and salute the Sticks. Man, it's a lot of work that goes into these type of projects. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm doing it, like with my hands tied, with a lot of stuff going on. So imagine when I really get the lock in. Imagine when I really get in that zone, what it's going to be. That's why I'm like, yo, it just feels good. And then the fact that I'm doing it with y'all. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like y'all my family, like for real.
Dream to reality, bro. You turn dream to reality for a fact. Like that's crazy.
It's crazy, right? And that's what I'm saying. I'm showing y'all in real time, like, yo, you can manifest anything you want. Like I never went to school for this. I never chased Hollywood. I never sold my soul. Would never sell my soul. You feel me?
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say, bro. Cause I came from the industry too, right? Like the fact that you created your own lane and you walking down that path in that hallway with them things out there.
Oh, word.
and you say, you know what I'm saying? And you keeping it on the ground, bro, and you putting it in the air, like, but you going your way with it and you staying blessed, bro. Like that was actually kind of like the story I was going to talk about, but I ain't gonna go into that story, but facts, bro. Like right now, this is about you and you doing your thing, bro. Like to see that teaser alone, I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Thank you.
I was saying wild and like, yo, this is bugged out, bro. Like I can't even imagine how you felt when you
yo, King, let me tell you something. You know how many times I watched that joint? I watched it I watched it 20 times Taylor A alone. So I probably watched it 100 times because it's almost like when I make a dope record, I'm gonna listen to that joint 1,000 times. Like, because
you ride around the city listening to that joint everywhere.
yo, Sticks, I ain't gonna hold you. I know we never met. We spoke probably quite a few times, but sometimes I feel like people don't be understanding me because I be like, damn, do y'all see what's going on? Do do you understand what this is? And people be like it's nothing, or it's like it's regular. Like, this ain't regular
You
shit.
gotta live in that life though. You living that life though, bro.
This
Like,
ain't
I
regular
understand,
shit.
bro.
Like, I tell people, this ain't regular shit. Like, for real. I know niggas that.
The crazy part is like you are a bunch of creators and people that's doing all kind of amazing things that you could just jump on their bandwagon and do their thing, but you not. You stay
Never,
in your
never,
world.
never can.
That's the hard part. Though, like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's the hard part.
that's the hardest
so
part.
These amazing geniuses, bro. Like, you be
Thank
like,
you,
yo, let me
King.
just back them up. I could take my gifts and just help them with theirs. But for you to just be like, you know what? Nah. Let me let them help me make mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the part, bro. And you got everybody behind you, bro. And we here, bro.
Nah,
We got you, man.
and I appreciate that.
God
That's
got you, bro.
that.
God got you, bro.
Yes, and that's the ill thing about it. You know, salute to the Rec Mob. The support is real. The love is real. Y'all got me. I got y'all, and that's the thing. Y'all know I'm never gonna stun on y'all. I'm never gonna, change. Like, this is me all day. Like, I don't get caught up in the lights and all that, because I just want to show y'all, how to go from 0 to 1,000. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, peep the growth. I remember I was making her the old Jones. Like, when you first started with the Jones, like, people would call in and they would sound crazy. You'd be like, nah, nope.
I used to be brutal on the phones, man. But
I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't call back.
You know what's so crazy? I started to have more patience, but also it was a lot of trolls. So I felt like I always was patient, but sometimes, I'll be giving the trolls a run for their money. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they be trying to get under my skin, but I let them rock. And then when I let them rock, yeah, when I let them rock, they be surprised, like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But it's all love. Let me tell you something, man. On this note, I ain't even gonna hold you. I appreciate you calling. This call meant a lot to me, because I don't get to really express how I really feel in a good way, because it's either people trying to compete with me, or it's people that just look at it like, to me, this shit is amazing. Like, I feel like $1 billion. I feel, yo. And then the ill thing about it,
you didn't get this feeling yet, bro.
nah, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I'm still in it, man. It's so amazing. So I just want to try to give inspiration and motivation. So us speaking on this right now, hopefully people can be motivated and be inspired and be uplifted to, like, do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I mean? And even if you don't know how to do it.
I was done with music, bro. I was done with it. You got me back, bro. Like, I got back in because of you. That's a fact.
Oh, wow. See, I love to hear that. Man.
Like, I'm working with Coach Contra now, bro.
Oh,
like,
wow.
If it wasn't for you,
congrats.
Yeah, like, if it wasn't for you, I was done. Like, music was just, like, done for me. Like, it got too crazy. Like, I wasn't feeling it, bro. But, like, if we give up what we got from God to do, then we just gave into what the devil wanted, bro. We can't do that.
Exactly. I was saying that earlier, man. Like, don't let them trick you out of your manifestations, man, because if you don't manifest what you really want to do in life, then you're going to blow the opportunity, because life is short. You understand what I'm saying? You got to manifest everything that you want to do. You got to lose that fear. Don't let nobody deter you that you can't do whatever it is that you want to do. This is a fact. I'm living proof. I'm a living testament. You know what I mean? And on that note, my brother, I appreciate you tapping in.
Listen, I had a story for you. This is going into my story.
Let's go into your story, my brother. Sorry about that. Let's get it.
Nah, you could. I was giving you your flowers first and foremost. That was the most important part of the whole call.
Oh, hold on. Sticks, did you get that pre-order for the Spooky Hours television show, episode 1? I don't know if you got the link.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
I need that. And then lock into the podcast too. Make sure you follow and leave a 5-star rating. All right? Let's get it.
No, I'm down for it, bro. I got you.
All right, my
but yeah, so look, I'm right. So, bro, salute to you first and foremost, right? SJ, shout out to y'all, the whole mob, the whole everybody, we out here. But look, bro. So the story that I was talking about, like when I was like probably like 7 years old, my godfather, he used to run like a lot of all the buildings in the Bronx, right? He was like the super for everybody building, and he was into like a lot of Santeria. He was Cuban, and he had this protector that he would like send around to everybody, like anybody was going through stuff or whatever, like people will always say, who's this big giant, dark skinned dude that's always around the building? And he would pray to like the Orishas, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that is, that's the you know what I'm saying, the ancestors or whatever. Like he always would do that. But he had this thing, he had like this whole giant what they called the altar on his terrace. And his own was wicked. Like he had this giant altar, like he had all kind of stuff in there, right? We was always scared of that, but like we didn't really know too much about it. We never spoke on it, whatever like that. My mom and them didn't know about that because I'm sure she knew that he had that down there. We had never been down there, but we felt safe, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. Like my god sister, like so one day she we all down there playing or whatever, and she's like just freaked out. We're like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, her dad used to buy her these porcelain dolls from all over the world, right? And she like in her room, these expensive porcelain dolls, right? And she said one day she was asleep and she woke up. The dolls were like all around her bed.
Wow.
And it was like, yeah. She said they was praying over her. And she said like she could hear, yeah. She said it was praying over her, but some of them was trying to like, they weren't all good. Some of them was trying to take her soul. But like the dog, yeah, they was fighting over her soul, bro. So when she told us the story, whatever, right? Like I'm like bugged out, honest, whatever, right? So I run and tell him. I'm like, you gotta tell your dad, because she didn't want to tell him. So he was like, he hears what we talking about. So he's like, I can't leave. Nobody can leave. We gotta do a seance. And I'm like, I don't do all that. Yeah, we don't do all that. We don't do that seance stuff. But he's like, nah, I can't let you leave. I'm sorry. Like I call your mom and everything. I told her I can't let you leave because if the Orishas are here, and then I don't know what else is here. So I gotta pray and make sure y'all good. So he did this whole ritual where he did like this prayer, and he had this open glass bottle, and he said he put this vast spirit inside the bottle and put it outside the door. And he's like, when you leave, don't look back at the bottle, just leave and just go home. But like, yo, like he wound up passing away like years later or whatever like that. But it was just mad crazy, bro. Like, 'cause the fact that like she wanted to be like a singer and all this stuff like that, and she just felt like she never could do it because she said whatever they was doing to her, like she felt like it took something from her. Like it took like her, yeah. And she just felt like if she tried to do it, like it would never be for the good. Like that's how I remember, like when I was doing music, like I feel like I was changing, bro. That's how I was saying, like the fact that how you stay in your lane, like bro, I started rapping about stuff that I would never rap about. I was making songs about things that it wasn't me. And like I remember one day when I stopped working on music, I was in the studio, right? I'm out of Philly. I'm with the affiliates. I mean, Drama and all that, right? So I'm out with Drama, Cannon, and Keith. This is before Uzi, all that stuff, right? But I'm working on this album, whatever, the song for this album, whatever, and I just felt like, yeah, bro, this is not me. Like, say Nick. So I walk out the studio. My cousin, he rapping with me, right? He has this whole breakdown, bro. Like he was already on some more like he challenged the whole like the elites and talking crazy in his music and stuff. I'm like, bro, we're not here for that. Like, you don't know what these powers are. Like, don't get involved in all of that. Leave that stuff alone. And he listening to me, bro. He to this day he ain't right, bro. This dude literally ripped a Bible in half in front of me, bro. Like ripped a Bible. You know how sick that is to do, bro?
Yeah.
He ripped it in front of me. Why would they write this book about me, bro? He bugged out, bro. To this day, he still ain't right, bro.
That's crazy. That's
You
crazy.
stay in your lane, man. Don't mess with nothing that you got
That's
nothing to deal
spooky as
with, bro.
hell too. That's definitely spooky.
That's a fact, bro. It's a fact.
Nah, but
I just kept
definitely.
it short.
Nah, I appreciate you, Sticks. Tapping in, showing that love, telling your story, and my brother, man, let's definitely connect, man. Definitely, I need that support though.
Yeah, you will. Happy born day to you too. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you,
This
good brother.
is all your time, bro. Facts.
Thank you, good brother, man. Salute. I appreciate you, man. Text me when you text this number when you get that link too. You know what I mean? So I can
I got you, bro.
yeah, because I wanna thank everybody directly. You know what I'm saying?
And we here.
I appreciate
bro.
you,
We
King.
here.
All right. Salute.
You already.
All right, love, King.
Salute.
It's a lot of love in the building, man. Pound that like button. I'm just looking at the back end. A lot of love already. The show is already successful. Keep showing that love because all I'm gonna do is just keep producing more episodes and keep this thing going. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all can also get best friends too. Let me put that link up. There's a lot going on, man. I'm just really promoting that, but some people I guess still want to see best friends or want to see it again. Uh Matter of fact, I got that link too somewhere around here. There's a link where you can get best friends and the close one at the same time. Yeah, I got some fire images. I don't know if I want to use it this show. My brother Steve, I'll probably use it for next show. These images is crazy. I probably want to do Peace.
Hey.
Hey, Peach, what's going on? Talib, I gotta hit you back. Talib hit me and somebody else. But Peach, what's happening? Talk to me.
Me and Sticks, we had a deal. If he called in, I got to call in now.
Okay. I like that. So, what's up with you, Peach? How you feeling? You a little giggly today. I never seen you. This. You in a good mood, huh? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
That's good.
The last 2 weeks have been a little weird, but yeah, I'm in a good mood today.
I could tell. That's good. I could feel your energy, man. That's good. That's a great thing. So talk to me, Peach. What's up? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm calling with a spooky story because everybody, it's not so spooky to me, but it might be spooky to you guys if it's not so spooky to me.
Let's get to it, Peach. You always got some phenomenal stories. Let's get to it. I appreciate you. Talk to me.
All right. So the last 2 weeks, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been MIA, and that's because I felt like somebody, just like a spiritual overload, and I felt like somebody was just watching me. And I couldn't kind of put my fingers on. I'm like, who is watching me, and why do I feel spiritually overloaded? So when I feel that way, I kind of stay to myself and kind of just digress and get it all off, and then I'll come back, because a lot of people just walk around with spirits and they talk to me, and it becomes like overload. So the other day, I say it was maybe on a Monday, I was on my way to work, and I just all of a sudden had like this really bad, dizzy feeling. And I'm like, what is going on? So I go inside the store and I get like a ginger ale and crack, and I'm like, nah, something ain't right. So I get back in the car and I just start throwing up in the car, and then I had to open up the door, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? So I called my job and I'm like, okay, I can't come to work. So I proceeded home. So I pulled up in the parking lot and I'm like, I don't know what in the world is going on or whatever. So then my phone rings and I look, and it's my mom, and she hardly ever calls me at 5:30 in the morning. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, is something going on? So I pick up the phone and it's a little voice on the other end, and they're saying, are you okay, boo-boo? And it's my granddaughter. She calls me boo-boo. She said, are you okay, boo-boo? And I said, yeah, I'm okay. She said, because I saw you sick in the car. You're sick in the car, boo-boo. And I said, well, I'm going to be all right. She said, no, boo-boo. You sick in the car, and I seen you coughing in the car, boo-boo. you got to go in the house and go to sleep. And I just was like, got real quiet, and I heard my mother running in, and she's like taking the phone from her, and she said, "What? Why are you on this phone?" She said, "I had to call Boo Boo. I told you she was sick. She was sick in the car, and I saw her coughing in the car. That's why I woke up crying, because I knew something was wrong with my Boo Boo." And my mother got on the phone. She said, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "You know she's like you, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I know." Then I told her I would be okay, but she hung up or whatever. She told me she was going to call me later. But I just started crying. I said, because whatever's in me is now, I pass it to my granddaughter.
Wow.
She's only 5.
Wow.
She's only 5, and she lives in North Carolina. And she knew, she said she was trying to tell me that she saw me in her dream in the car throwing up.
Wow, that's crazy. That's spooky. Spooky.
Yeah.
So you passing those gifts down, huh, Peach?
Yep, to my granddaughter.
Wow.
Yep, I was just so shocked. It threw me off. It really threw me off.
Is that the first time you found out she had those gifts, or you knew already?
I kind of figured something was going on, because she used to do little things when she was a little bit younger. I could tell you another story about something that she did that kind of threw me off. She, my friend used to come over, and she was like maybe around 2 or 3. And my friend would always tell her what her name was, but my granddaughter would never call her by her name. She would be like, "No, that's not your name. Your name is Peaches." And the girl was like, "Well, why do you keep calling me Peaches?" And my granddaughter would say, "Well, that's your name, Peaches." So we had a Thanksgiving dinner, and I invited all my friends over, and I invited my friend's mother. So her mom came over, and my granddaughter ran past her and said, "Hey, Peaches." And her mom just sat in a chair, and she started like she was about to cry. And we were like, "Oh man, what's going on?" We thought something was going on, like maybe she was sick or something. And she said, "No, I haven't heard that in a long time." And my friend was like, "Well, what are you talking about, Mom?" She said, "The last person to call you Peaches was my girlfriend that passed away a long time ago when you was about 3 years old. And she used to call you her Peaches."
Wow.
She was like, "I don't know how that baby knows that your name was Peaches. Did you ever tell her that?" And she said, "No, I didn't even know. I don't even remember that." So
that's spooky.
yeah, my granddaughter.
Spooky. Wow.
Yeah.
What's her name?
My granddaughter?
Yes.
Her name is Marnay.
Marnay. Wow, she got a beautiful name too.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's up, Peach. Yeah, Peach. We gotta talk. We gotta talk behind the scenes, because you know, I'm really about to go full fledged with this whole TV show thing, and you know, I love your stories, and you know, I got some surprises for you. So we definitely got to talk, and then you know, I want you, I want you on the team. I know you're already on the team, but I really want you on the team officially. I
Okay.
appreciate you. I
Give me a
appreciate you.
call.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a call. And wow, you made this spooky hours show real special. Thank you.
Oh no, I think it's everybody. It's not just me.
No. You're right. It is everybody, but you the spooky hours OG. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened to Malcolm. Hopefully he's all right. But you've been around just as long as Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? You still around. You know?
Yeah,
So.
and I do got plenty more stories that you might need too. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yep, definitely. So if you still on here a little later tonight, I'll call back, because I know everybody. I promise to call back with a voodoo doll story, and I will.
You know what? I mean, shit. I don't know if you want to tell it now. I don't know, because we at the 2-hour mark anyway.
Okay. Does the Rec Mob still want me to be on this phone? Because I know y'all don't like long-winded people.
Let me see. I don't think they got a problem with you. Y'all want Peach to get off the line, or y'all want Peach to tell her voodoo story? Let's see. Y'all want Peach to rock out? I'm seeing Tell It Peach. Let me see. Let's get spooky. Now they said more. They said they want you to rock out, Peach. Let's get it. Pound that like button, y'all. Pound that like button. Support the links. The Spooky Hours Television episode 1 and the podcast link and super chat and everything else. So I appreciate y'all. Peach about to go in with another story. Let's get it.
All right. So I've already, if you've been following this show for a while, then you already know that I told you that my grandfather was actually a traveling witch doctor. He would do like different spells for people or whatever. So him and my grandmother that I was raised with, which I told you I was my aunt, they were very close. And he taught her a couple of things and told her about, what was going to go on in the family or whatever. So she had this cabinet where she would keep all of her little magical, mystical stuff, but I didn't know that. I was around 8 years old when she told me don't ever go in that cabinet because it's bad for children, but it's especially bad for you. So don't go in there. So I just waited until I was big enough to actually climb up on the wash machine to get into the cabinet to find out what it was. So one night, I say I was around 9.5, 10, and she was asleep. And my grandfather owned a bar, so he wasn't in the house. I decided to climb up on the washing machine and go inside this cabinet. And of course, I didn't know what any of that stuff was, like powder and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. But I went inside of this little teacup, and inside it was a doll made out of a burgundy fabric. And now, I was young, so I didn't really, the penis was tied up in a knot and threaded.
Say word.
I'm looking at this.
That's spooky as hell. That's some other spooky. That's crazy. Continue on. That's wild.
So I didn't know what it, you don't know when you're really like a kid. Mm-hmm. So I take it out. And I notice there's rice in the cup or whatever, so I take the doll out and I decide to play with it. And my grandmother always kept like this boiling hot water on the stove, so I'm playing with the doll. And I take it and put it on the spoon and dip it in the hot water and everything. I didn't know what the doll was or whatever. So I started getting creeped out because it was getting late. And I'm like, okay, she's going to catch me. So I just throw it back in the cup wet and hot or whatever, and I shut it. And I go back in my room and I'm playing. So 2 hours later, my grandfather comes home and I hear him calling my grandmother's name. Her name was Margaret, but he called her Margaret. Like, Margaret, oh my God, I feel sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. And he comes in the house and he's sweating. And he was like, I feel hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I'm coming down with something. And my grandmother is like, okay, well, come on in here and lay down. And I'm just looking. So, he was home for the rest of the week. That happened. And he was home. So I'm like, oh my God, what is going on with my grandfather? So I'm like, Dad, I want to get back in that cabinet to get to that doll or whatever. So it took a week for him to pull it together. And I'm knowing now at this age that I think once the doll dried, he was better or whatever. But it took him about a week to pull it together or whatever. So he went to his day job I think it was on a Friday. He went to his day job and then he went back to the bar at night and my grandmother was in bed. So I'm like, okay, it's my perfect opportunity to get the doll. So I go back up, I climb back up in the cabinet, I get the doll, and I did the same thing. I dipped the doll in the hot water and played with it. And I just kept dipping it and dipping it and dipping it and dipping it. And I didn't really pay attention to the time. Because, you're a kid and you've been waiting to play with that damn doll or whatever.
Correct.
So all of a sudden I hear the door open and it's my grandfather. And I run in the room and I ain't got time to put the doll back. So I throw the doll under my bed or whatever. And I jumped in my bed like I was asleep. And my grandfather come in the room and he's sweating and stuff. And he's like, oh my God, I'm sick again. I don't know what's going on. And he was screaming for my grandmother. And he was like, listen, I'm not going to sleep in the bed with you. I'm going to go get in. He got in my bed. And he told me to go sleep with my grandmother. Now, mind you, the doll was under the bed. So I get in the bed with my grandmother. We wake up the next day and he's still sick. And he was like, my grandmother's like, you all right? He said, I felt hot last night, but now I feel real, real cold. And I feel like I'm in pain and I don't know what's going on. And my legs and my back and everything is hurting. So he started throwing up and stuff. And I'm like, Dad, I can't even get under the bed to get the doll or whatever. I was like, I'm going to get in trouble. So he was like that for 3 days. I left that doll underneath there. So then he started throwing up and stuff or whatever. And my grandmother was like, well, oh my God, we got to get you to the hospital because something is not right. And my grandfather is like me, and he grabbed my grandmother's arm and he said, listen, I think somebody's doing something to me or did something to me because I wasn't sick till I went back to that bar. Somebody did something. And my grandmother said to him, okay, let me call my sister. I might have to get to the candle store. Now, one of the witchcraft stores or whatever. So she goes into the cabinet and goes into the cup and realizes the doll ain't there. So she calls in the kitchen. She said, this is very important. And she said, your grandfather is very sick. Did you move this doll? And I said, no. She said, I know you're lying. Did you move the doll? And I break out and I say, yes, I moved the doll. She said, where is it? I said, it's under the bed. And when I got it, the doll was still half wet. It started having like that smell, like a mildew, like it was about to mildew. So I took it out and I gave it to her. And she did something to the doll. And my grandfather was well again.
Wow.
She told me, don't you ever touch this doll. So I never touched it. And when I turned 16, I asked, I said, what was such a big deal about that doll? She said, well, as you might have figured out by now, it was a doll of your grandfather that I had made. I said, so why would you want a doll of daddy like that? Like, was you doing something to him? She said, no. You see the binding on his penis? I said, yes. She said, that was for me to stop him from having other children.
Woo!
That's why I had the doll.
That's spooky. Wow.
And I'm like, what? She said, yeah, that was for me to stop him from having children. And she said, and that's how I know that this child, that this lady saying is his kid is not his kid, because he can't have no children. I bonded him years ago.
Wow, that was spooky. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that was epic. That was epic. I'm gonna definitely have to turn that into a TV episode. that was epic. That was different too. Woo! I wasn't expecting that one. That was a haymaker.
Yep. So voodoo dolls are real. I mean, I could have killed my grandfather.
Damn.
But luckily my grandmother had sense enough to look at that cabinet. But yep, that daggone voodoo doll and that whole thing spent off into a whole nother story because a lady believed that she had a child by my grandmother. She lied. And my grandmother knew. And that turns into a whole nother spooky story with me and a lottery ticket.
Wow. So look, this is what we're going to do, Peach, because I can keep you rocking on this line. I'm going to call to live back. Think somebody else call. and you could probably call back if you want to and tell that story if you want.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Peach. Appreciate you. Always phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Peach. Always supports. Always tell some of the best stories. Oh, I gotta hit Lala back. That's who hit me too. I gotta hit Talib back. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back to these callers. 267-242. I got you. Let me hold on one second. Let me just see. Peace.
Greg, what up?
What's up? Who this?
Nas Quanaza, baby.
Nas, what up?
Not much. I had to call in because everybody in there keep pressing me to call in. About my special gifts. I don't really be talking to people much, but
yeah,
I got some stories, a lot of stories. But
say word.
I'll tell y'all a few.
Okay, you gonna tell us a story?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all one story. So I got this gift I had since I was a child. So for some reason, like I could either sense when someone's about to pass, or like when a deceased dude pass on, they come see me. And normally they give me like messages and stuff. So I don't really, be too much talking about it because
spooky. Hold on. So you see dead people?
Yeah, as far as my dreams, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've been like that since a child.
Wow.
So they come see me to give message to other people.
So, all right, let's do this. Cause you putting chills up my spine right now, telling me this.
It's real.
It's
real. That's why I take my salt bath.
Now, when you saw the movie Sixth Sense, how did that make you feel? Because I know you saw that movie.
Yeah, I definitely seen that movie. When I was younger, I was a little, scared because I had a lot of fear in me. Now I'm older and I've been doing like a lot of my spiritual grounding and doing meditation so I can deal with it more. But it was like, scary to see that because not only did I see the people that pass on in my dream state, but the ones before they even passed, like I was getting dreams of like basically like clues of who's gonna go. But it was kind of weird. Like I got some stories though, but I'm gonna tell y'all one story about my great grandmother. Her name Margaret. So I haven't seen her probably one time since the baby, or newborn, whatever the case was. And I just remember the week that she died. Now I didn't know she was deceased. I might have been like probably 9 at the time. So when she passed on that week before my mom actually got the message, I told her about this woman I seen in my dream. And when she came to me, she was in her room. She had a 3-story house, which is in North Philadelphia. They still had a home, a family home. I seen her. She was in a room, and she was it was me and these other kids. I don't know who the other kids were, but I'm running through the hallway with them. So her room door cracked open, and I seen her. She's so mean. Like you see in person, like she just was like had that mean face, but she had a good heart, but she didn't take no crack. So when I seen her, I was scared. I'm like, oh, this lady. The door cracked open. She was ironing because she used to sew clothes and, do a lot of ironing, for the kids and all that. So, that was her thing. She, on the ironing board, ironing clothes, and she looked at me. And when she looked at me, she pointed to the floor. Now, she was a number writer. I don't know if you're familiar with number writers back in the day.
Correct.
So that's how she got all like her money. She was like real wealthy from that, with the mobs and all that, they deep on their number playing. So she pointed to the floor, and when she pointed to the floor, I didn't know what she was trying to tell me, but I remember seeing like some dollar bills on the floor. So I get to my mom. I said, Mom, I had a dream about this lady. I'm telling her, describing how the house was. And the whole time, this was my great-great-grandmother's house. She said, how you know about that house? I said, I was in there playing with the kids, and I seen the lady. So my mom get the call from her mother that my great-great-grandma had died. And she looked at me, and she was like, dang, that's crazy. Now I just told me she had the dream. Mind you, okay, we going straight to the funeral. I get to the funeral. I get to the house. Now, when I get to the house, I told my mom, she ain't saying nothing to me. I said, this is the house I was in. I said, when you go in, before you get to the step, is a rocking chair. How about the rocking chair? Right there once you go and get to the step. I said, you go upstairs in her room. She was ironing, and she was pointing to the floor. So when she was pointing to the floor, she was trying to let me know that she had money in the floor buried. So they found money in the house twice. One in the TV and the one in the floor. Now they found the one that she stored in the TV before the one that she had in the floor. She was letting me know. No one didn't believe me because again I was a child. I was 9. They thought I was crazy. Oh, that baby, go get us some help. So now I'm like 19. How about they found that damn money in the floor?
Say word.
They found that money.
Wow.
They found the money. And, before that, I've been having other gifts, but, I got stories for days with that. But, yeah, they ain't want to believe me. So I say, don't say nothing to me now. Then when stuff happened with the family, I had dreams. Like, I called my family, and I warned them, and I let them know. Like, that's just some gifts that I had. But it's kind of a little bit, scary, especially the ones that, that they about to get hurt before it even happened. Like, I don't know how or why I got these gifts, but, I pray about it a lot. But it's spooky. It's spooky. So I know how Peaches feel. Shout out to Peaches.
Shout out to Peach. Mm-hmm.
It's deep. Right.
Nah, definitely.
And with the
That's
spiritual
crazy.
bag, because Jerry was telling me about the spiritual bag, to say something about the spiritual bag, y'all. I want to keep it short because y'all know how y'all be with the long-winded. So what you do is you get some spring water and you get some sea salt. You get your sea salt, and that's just the basic, just for that, because I got other stuff that I put in there, but I just want to share the basic for people that's like, real spiritual, or for anybody that's getting like psychic attacks and everything, because we in a spiritual warfare right now. So you just get the spiritual, the spring water in like a gallon, and you put it in a bowl. And the bowl that you get, that bowl should just be specifically for the spiritual bath, and you put your salt water in it and whatever herbs that you might want to use. And what you do is you put it from your body, and some guy said from your crown to your feet. No, you don't put nothing on your head but coconut water, because that's where your spiritual intellect at, like your higher self. So you just put that, sit in there and bathe for about like 15 to 20 minutes, and then you be good. And don't like dry it off like real fast. You got to pat dry. So that's just to help you as far as like getting any of them psychic attacks and all that. It helps for me because when you got gifts like that, some things try to see you. So I ain't trying to deal with all that. Gotcha. But I ain't crazy. This is just the life that I live.
Nah, it's all good. Nah, I appreciate you calling. I appreciate all your support and love.
No problem. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Well, you deserve it, right?
Thank you.
You be working hard. I see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Nas. Love is love. All right. You have a great night.
Yep.
Stay
always.
locked into the show. All right. And
you already know. I'm gonna call in with some more stuff though. I'm a little nervous because I don't do all this.
Nah,
stuff
it's all good. Make sure you tap into the podcast too. You know what I mean?
Oh, you already know.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right. No problem.
Shouts to Nas. She always hold me down on the love, support, everything. Good story too. It's definitely spooky. Let me call Talib back. And Jamie. Jamie called too. Jamie called. Damn. Let me my bad. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, Brett?
What's going on, good brother? Pardon me, man. I be trying to get to everybody. You know how it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk to
I
me.
got a story for you, bro.
Okay, let's get to it, good brother.
All right. Yeah, so this story starts off like this. My grandmother said I could come live with her, and I was like 15 years old, and she said I could come stay with her. And I was outside on the balcony having a smoke, and I just happened to look over at the apartments that were right next to hers. It's like in the building. And I see this fine girl. Like I'm talking Jennifer Lopez fine, like just in her prime fine. You know what I mean? She looking so good. So I'm just like, oh, I gotta go see this girl. So I went over there so I could just go holler at her. And I knocked on her door, and I was kind of doing music, so I had a CD. You always got like your little spiel, how you're gonna do it. So I met her, and like everything just seemed like super perfect with this girl. Like she just seemed like she said she worked at a golf course. She said her life was in like her life seemed really good. Everything in her crib was super nice. Like, just like everything set up perfect. And she was like, oh, you staying with your grandma? She's like, you should just move in with me. So after a few months, like I ended up moving in with her, and like life just seemed like it couldn't get any better. But the one thing that I noticed every time I was with her, if we would go places like downtown or at a mall, it seemed like a lot of dudes knew her, or there was kind of like an attention that was there. And I'll be like, how do you know that guy? And she'd always say, oh, from the golf course where I work, and tell me all these stories and stuff like that, right? And like one time some guy came up to us in Walmart and gave her flowers when I was there, and I was like, oh, hell no, what is this shit? Sorry, but she was like, and I knew something was kind of weird about it. And then like it all came to a crash because like my homeboys were like, "Yo, I've heard about her. I've heard stories about her. Like, I don't think she really works at that golf course." And I was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" Like, just everything seemed like perfect at that time. And then all of a sudden, I found out that she was like she was selling heroin out of the house that we were living in. She was doing heroin secretly. She was an escort, and she was like a prostitute escort, doing heroin, selling heroin out the crib. And the whole time that she said that she was going to work at this golf course every single time, she was out doing all this like hoe shit like everywhere. But she was the most beautiful girl. And when I found all this out, I was like devastated because we were gonna get married and like life seemed like it was perfect. But it turns out that she was basically like a demon. You know what I mean? Like she had no remorse. There was no like feelings. Like all those things that she made me think and made me feel like she was like a good person, it all went away this night, right? And I was just losing it, right? Because it kind of feels like your whole life's gonna crash. And I remember I was just sitting there like I'm like devastated. Like I feel like my life's like gonna be over at this point. And she was like trying to like talk me into like doing some stupid shit to myself. Like that's how crazy she was. And like I just realized that this person was like an evil person, but could put on a face. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, somebody could be like that much of a demon, but just like put on a smiling face and make you think that life is normal. And like, if I didn't find out all this stuff, then like, you know, I would still be like, could you imagine? Like, there must be so many people out there in the world that just, you know, like, I'm not just saying women, I'm sure dudes be doing that shit too, but, you know, or stuff too, you know?
Right.
So, but it's just kind of a spooky story because I was just thinking, like, you know, she was it just seemed like such a, like, that could be an episode right there, you know, where the person thinks that the girl's just the most beautiful thing, like everything's great in life, and then you just find out that nothing is as it seems, and everything, like, it doesn't really get much worse than, like, you know what I mean? You find out that she's like a hoe and like a hustling hoe at that.
So what happened to her? Is she still around?
This is the thing. Yeah. So she ended up like years later, she ended up like going missing because she was always hanging around the wrong people at all times, right? And then like her sister ended up going missing too, like maybe 6 months or to a year after that. So I don't know if they ended up like being around the wrong people, but I knew I just had to like clear my way and get away from her because there was times where she would get a hold of me and be like, you know, I care about you and stuff. And I realized that it was all just a plot to try to get me back into that orbit of, you know, like manipulation type of thing. So,
right.
But yeah, that just goes to show, you know, it's like the demon girlfriend where you just think like you just find out that it's just evil. You know what I mean? And but everything looks so good on the outside, Rec. It looks like it's, you know, it looks like it's beautiful and like you would never know any of these things, but they're all happening secretly. You know what I mean? And like she would say, "I'm gonna go for a walk with my sister," but meanwhile she's selling heroin bags out the crib that we're living in. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be getting married and everything. But yeah, so but yeah, I don't know. That's like a real life story, but it's also kind of creepy because I realized what a demon that person was, and if I didn't, you know, find these things out, then, you know, who knows if I ever would have, right? So
yeah.
Well, I'm sure I would eventually, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's spooky, man. Spooky. But I'm glad she ain't you know, put no heroin on a spoon and
Yo, it was not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I swear she must have like been shooting that in her toe or something, Rec? Or like I don't know because
yeah, no. I'm like, saying I'm glad she ain't you know, wrap something around your bicep and pop one of them veins and put some heroin in your system. You know what I mean? So I'm glad, you know.
Word. No, yeah, and yeah, just an evil person that just like kind of like, and it's weird that everything seems so innocent, right? But it's like you just never really know sometimes. I know that other people will be in this, especially the rec mob in the chat, probably like, how would you not know that? But no, you couldn't tell. It just seemed like the most beautiful, nicest person that you just, I don't know. It's crazy,
Wow.
but
I'm glad that
but yo, this
you
TV show,
okay.
bro, I got it bookmarked. So once I'm off here, I gotta find this other credit card I got in my bag, and yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate that, good
I
brother.
do have a quick question for you though.
What's up,
quick
good brother?
question.
What's up?
Does the monthly thing, is this just for just this episode's pre-order, right? And then we got to do the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the subscriber thing going, but like what I'm doing
There's
is
no like reoccurring anything like.
Yeah, what I may do, you know, I got a surprise for y'all. You know, I'm gonna give you some treats. I'm gonna give you some treats. But what I'm doing is utilizing the money to just keep producing more episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with the money. I
like that whole
yeah.
6 to 8 episode season idea.
Yeah.
That's like a great.
Thank you. Yeah,
great idea, bro.
I'm gonna do the mini series. You know what I mean? Because like I said,
Yeah, 'cause then you can
yeah.
keep your quality. You know what I mean? On like focus on those 6 to 8 and really bang out that first season and make it, special. So.
Nah, correct, good brother. Nah, I'm definitely gonna do that. So now I definitely gotta contact you, behind the scenes. It's crazy for me on the show, but when I'm off the show, it'd be so crazy. So part and stuff. I've been supposed to get up with you, so I'm gonna definitely hit you up this week, and we'll talk behind the scenes and build on some things because I want to get you on this MREC TV campaign. Matter of fact, yeah, because I got this backstory podcast, so you need to be on this campaign. You know what I mean? I got the new podcast and all that. Make sure you make sure you check out the podcast too. Subscribe to that and hit the 5 stars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta set up a new spot or find out my Spotify password so I can get back in there and then do that for you, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, good brother.
All right. Yo,
all right.
Stay lit, MREC.
Yes, sir. All right, Jamie. Salute, King.
Peace, bro.
All right, peace, bro. That's the homie Jamie Persona from I want to say Canada too, right? Toronto, I believe, right? Talib, I'm calling you right now. Pardon me, good brother. Talib called me like almost 50 minutes ago. Pound that like button, y'all. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Peace. Talib, what's happening with you, good brother? Part self.
Congratulations, man.
Salute, man. Thank you, good brother. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know why I'm laughing, right? Because we was talking. I'm like, oh, we can do it this way, but it'll all work itself out. It's just,
yeah. No. But I still got to get that, to you, regardless of what. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, regardless of that, as just saying the conversation we had.
Yeah.
This whole show is come from a series of conversations. I remember when they began. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And, just look at it and go, wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
It's amazing. It's really. I hope you got a bottle of champagne.
Oh man!
I hope you pop that shit and excuse my language. Look at me.
Nah,
I'm very happy,
I'm going to get
that
one.
Bottle, man, and spray it all up.
I'm going to get. I'm going to get a couple. You know what I mean? But for the most part, did you see the teaser? Because I didn't get to speak to you.
Yeah. I saw
okay. What's your thoughts on it? You know what I mean?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I think that people are gonna be in for a ride and a surprise. And, you know what I'm saying? Since I understand the scripts and what's to come, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I know what they really how they're gonna enjoy it. They're definitely gonna enjoy it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, good brother.
And to see some of the things that we all know come to life is one of the most exciting things about it.
Beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I'm so excited. I'm so man, I don't even know what to say, man. It feels, surreal,
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's amazing.
And I think it's a great thing for the community to see, because it's something that we spoke on for a while about, where this world is coming from. It's coming from within, you know.
Correct.
And
Correct.
And they didn't see the behind. They don't really know.
Yeah.
Not the physical effort, because there was so many times on that road that these weren't physical things you encountered.
Yeah.
They were mental things.
Mental. Yeah, man.
You know,
trust me, I wanted to go left.
And ignoring the 3D, ignoring what the world is showing you, and sticking fast to your assumption. Right? That's something you just demonstrated for everybody to see.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't understand that. You know, yeah, you think you physically pushing through to get something done. But if your spirit and your mind ain't in the right place and all you pushing is for your own demise.
Correct.
When you can step back and go within and know that if this is all energy, this is all spirit, this is all from within, then what happens when I put my faith on that and ignore what the 3D world, the physical world, is trying to tell me and show me?
Correct.
And stay true to that. Then all that stuff just amalgamates, and it seems so natural. It seems so natural that it almost seems expected that you could just throw off the miracle like it wasn't one in the first place. But it is, you know, and congratulations, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Man, we doing the heavy gems definitely this week, you know, and man.
Well, I'm excited for that because I already know, you know, the community within Heavy Gems have been working on a lot of things themselves, and watch a lot of people have things to share with us about their journey on that. You know. And,
yo, real quick, did you see the Hebrew Israelites pull up to the Barclays to support Kyrie?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I need your takes on that. Hold on. I need your take on that.
The question is, did he want that?
I don't even know.
You know, is he calling himself a Hebrew Israelite?
King, I don't even know.
You know, like I'm not even 100% sure of that, because it sounds like he's just trying to say, look, guys, I was trying to learn about my name. I found this really cool video that said my name came from God. It also happened to say we came from God. That was interesting to me. Here's the video. You know, enjoy. Like that's what it seemed like. He trying to like this. I just want to play basketball.
Oh, that's where he at right now.
Yeah, that's where he at. Like, yeah, I just want to play. Listen, yo, I just want to play basketball, yo. I just want to play basketball. I just want to play the sport. Like you said, I'm not an idol. I'm not anybody's idol. Well, yes, you are. Well, when you signed the contract to be an NBA player, you said you wanted to be an idol.
Mm-hmm.
They use you for idolization so they can make money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a delusional statement. You know, I think he just got caught up in a little bit too deep into something he wasn't trying to. But once again, you know what my thing is always going to be? It's the distraction. And as long as they can continue to distract us, and now once again, now the whole Hebrew thing now is going to become, we this, we all this, and Black people need to do this, and now it's going to be somebody else telling us what we need to do, who we are.
Facts.
What, and none of them will have a plan.
No doubt.
Right? And we'll just be in the middle of confusion, and then some crazy event will happen, and then they'll all tell us that we need to get together and march in the streets. They will use that march in the streets to pass laws, to circumvent laws, to extort us, make a whole lot of money, and when it's all done, you'll be living in a dystopia and not even understand how you got there. Because that's their plan. They're getting rid of all the jobs. They don't need you to work. Do you realize there's 100 McDonald's across America that are fully automated, that nobody's working in them?
Crazy.
They're tests. There's Amazon food shops, right? Shopping stores that in San Francisco where there's nobody in them.
Wow.
They're testing these things out right now. They don't need you to go to work. Look what they just did. They laid off. They tell you they laid off all these people because Facebook Facebook has been getting money for the government and using all of its own personal capital from stealing all of your data and all of the advertisement dollars that you know nothing about to put together something called a metaverse. Because they somehow believe, after they use the biggest technological drug known to man, they created a piece of software that's literally a digital drug. You call it social media, but they call it a dopamine loop. They created a drug for you to be on. You think he laid 11,000 people off because he's running out of money? No, because there's more AI and more artificial intelligence and more software now that can write itself. They don't need you there. There are several AI programs any of us can get right now that are absolutely free that we can use to set up. It'll make a website for you. It will design pictures for you. It will play music for you. It will edit videos for you. Professionally. Why do they need you to work? They're going to use you for something else, for your creative powers. Create you right into your own living own hellscape. While the rest of us who are smart enough will use our mental powers to create and shift into a reality where they do not exist. And that's what I think of the Kyrie stuff. That's all more propaganda to suck us into people who Shaquille O'Neal and Charles. Are you serious? How could we ever talk about them like in any serious fashion, bro? Are you serious? Mr. Barbecue Chicken himself, are you serious? You think he cares about you? What? That's insane. Charles Barkley? He wasn't even liked when he played. He's always been, that's the same guy who spit on a little girl.
Crazy.
Right? That's the same dude. These buck dancing, shoe shining giants, men who fall into the category of a giant. Bro, you 6'12", you 7 feet tall, bro. You're a giant. You're a human giant. We got some of the biggest human specimens in the world, and they throw a ball through a hoop professionally for tens of millions of dollars a year. And we take their advice on what life should be because they sell us sneakers that they technically can't fit. They don't sell their shoe size. It don't even add up.
Crazy.
Right? And now they trying to tell us who we are, or he's sitting there telling, well, I don't want no part. I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm not doing this, and I stand on this. Why do you stand on that? Because I'm an independent free thinker. Really? What have you done that's independent in your thinking? Where's your freedom lying at? You can't say what you want because look where you at. You can't do what you want because you're under contract. You say you have a life outside of basketball, but I've never bought anything you sold. I don't know what you do outside of basketball. What do you do for the community? Do we even have communities anymore? Because I keep hearing they say communities, but where are the communities?
I don't know.
What you calling a community? Can you call the projects a community?
Not really.
You have what, 400 apartments in there? How many people know each other in the building? Where's our community? They devastated anything we had, the semblance of a community. In our community, we have gangs that don't want us in our own community.
Facts.
The gangs ain't looking out for the community. They're terrorizing their own community. Now, wasn't it a time that the gangs, even drug dealers, looked out for the block? Held block parties. You remember that?
Yep.
Was like, yo, you can't do that around here. That's where the kids are. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yo, we don't mess with old people. Remember that? No, we're not running up on no single mom with a baby. What's wrong with you? So when they talk about these things, like, it sounds like clickbait and just talking points to me, because we're not really addressing our real situation, the one we're really standing in. And that is, we're spread out, just standing amongst everybody. We're not a community. We're just with everybody. They have stripped any semblance of what we call community away by taking the last the vestige that we had. And that was our ability to use our imagination. We've always been a creative people. Well, they're robbing us of our creativity. We see that through where our music is going, the lack of creativity in the music, the lack of expansion in it, the lack in our designers, how we're losing our actual fashion designers, the people that sew seamstress, people that actually put clothes together and create patterns. We got a lot of people that's just buying jeans and putting a logo on it that they had someone else design for them. So you just showed people something very big. That one is, you don't need them to do something.
Salute.
You can do it yourself. And it doesn't matter what the world is telling you or showing you. If they told you you couldn't do it. Some people laugh like, yo, bro, you know how much it takes to make a movie or TV? You know what it takes? And these were not just haters. These were people that had already done things, still trying to discourage you from it.
Yep.
Which makes their word a little more valid because they've done it already. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop listening to these people, especially the people that seem to have the things we want. Because if they're afraid of us, they're never going to tell us the things to do to get what they have. They're going to tell us the opposite. They're going to tell us things that send us in the wrong direction. And they'll be right there smiling, making sure you go in the wrong direction. So pop your bottle, bro.
Oh, yeah, you already know. I'm about to celebrate tonight. I'm gonna celebrate some rest. Because I ain't sleep since Friday. And
yeah.
You know. But I appreciate you, bro. Like, let's tomorrow's Tuesday, so we could probably let's speak in the afternoon.
Tomorrow's Monday. Oh wait, no, I forget what time it is where you are. Where I'm at, it's not.
Oh yeah, my bad. Tomorrow.
You
Yeah. I'm already in Monday. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
You for the future, bro. You know what I mean? All right, well, listen, brother. Peace to the Rec Mob. Hit the like button and subscribe. There's more to come. This is just the beginning.
Correct.
I know personally from the inside that this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
I know everybody's gonna love these 3 episodes. It's gonna blow their mind. They're not really. I don't think y'all really. Even what you expecting, be happy because what you expected is gonna be better than what you even expected.
That's a fact. I appreciate you, good brother. You know what I mean? Have a good night, my brother. All right? Peace,
brother. And congratulations.
Thank you, King. Salute. On that note, Salute to Talib. We got the Heavy Gems Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna drop the Unsung Heroes. Make sure you tap into that. 10:30. Make sure you follow that podcast and leave a 5-star rating on that podcast, Backstory Podcast, first episode with Lord Jamal. It's my joint, and make sure you support that Spooky Hours episode 1, the close one. All right, links in the chat room. We're gonna put it in the description too. All right. So on that note, I'm off this, man, because I'm burnt out. All right. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Double deuces and bubble gooses, man. Salute to the Black Mob. I appreciate y'all. I need everybody to leave comments when the show rebroadcast. I need everybody to follow that podcast and leave a 5-star rating. And then I need everybody to support the the pre-order link for the episode 1. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. All right, y'all made me feel good. This was a great birthday, man. I owe a lot to y'all. I mean, salute to my whole team, China Black, SJ, Taleb, whole Rack Mob. Shouts to Chips, Deezy, DR baby. We stitch our garments from scratch. You heard? Appreciate you, King. I need everybody to leave those comments though, and follow that podcast, and y'all know what it is. All right, I'm off this. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, y'all. Peace. I'm trying to get these comments off the screen so I can I don't know what's going on.